check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, drop it for your wah 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 lift it up, then it bust it open, lift it up, yeah. Come on, lift it up, then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. For your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bust or not.
Come on, blaze up. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Ooh, it is messy. How y'all doing? Y'all get up in here. Get in here. We got some things to discuss. Hold on, let me make sure I unmute the mic. Girl, get up in here. Like the video. Because something is going on, okay? Girl, you know, Kat said 2024, all lies will be exposed. And something is going on. Ooh, there's something on my mind. Won't somebody please tell me what's wrong? Girl, what is going on? Now, in case y'all been living under a rock, allegedly, apparently, they said, I didn't say it. This is what they said. But they said that allegedly Jay-Z is trying to sue Jag because they say that Jay-Z said Jaguar been going around lying on people, okay? Also, allegedly, they said, I didn't say it, they say Jag running around here retracting statements and all of that, saying that she never said that Jay-Z essayed her. If that is true, then I'm struggling with that because I heard it with my own two ears. I was down at the live on Storm Monroe's channel when that happened. Also, they said, I didn't say it. This is what they said. They also said that Storm Monroe and AT2 has exposed Jag for lying, right? Now, the live that happened with Jag and Storm, that live was, about a year ago. Don't quote me on it. Okay? And then AT2 must have went and got it where she was talking about her experience with Jay-Z. And they said Jag got up there. Well, I saw that myself. Jag, her husband or her boyfriend or whoever it was, got on there to check AT2. AT2 was playing the receipts. They say Jag was around here saying it was AI and robots, girl. I don't know. Editing, girl. I don't know. Storm Monroe, I didn't even know him and Jag was beefing. All I know is I getting the notification, Storm Monroe, and it's all him exposing Jag. Now, I don't know what's going on. We're going to uncover it together, okay? But before we do that, I need y'all to like the video. That's the first thing I need y'all to do. Get these likes up on the video. Now, let me say this before we get started, y'all. As one of the people in the blogs, as a blogger, if Jag has lied about some things, this is going to be horrible for content creators. I hope other content creators, up-and-coming content creators like myself, I hope we understand that, okay? Because this is what's happening. See, this is why I don't like to do the interview thing, because I can be held liable for what other people say, right? Even though I'm not saying it, I can say they say it, because it's on my platform, I can be held liable for what other people say. Now, we've already had the situation where Tasha K was sued by Cardi. Now, that's a whole nother live we're going to have to do. But Tasha K was sued by Cardi because of an interview she did, and of obviously not wanting to take it down and all of that. And her winning that lawsuit set a precedent for other celebrities to feel like, yeah, we can start suing these blogs. You know what I mean? See, this what happened to paparazzi, not paparazzi. This what happened to what's the name? When they used to put all of the raunchy stuff in the little magazines. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Put it in the chat. It used to be in the aisle where you check out at. But yeah, this is what happened to them people. They started spreading crazy lies, huh? The Inquirer, but it's a tabloids. Thank you, Robin. Yeah. The tabloids. Y'all saying the Inquirer too, like my man. Listen, what happened to the tabloids was they started getting out of hand. Well, I don't know if they ever not been out of hand. And these doggone celebrities started getting them up out of there, as they should. Because girl, I ain't gonna lie, I used to be a little girl, and I see a tabloid girl saying Michael Jackson left in a spaceship with the aliens. I'm like, what? Girl, you be turning them pages so fast in them things. This is what's happening right now to the blogs. And this is why integrity in journalism is very important, meaning not just letting anybody come on your platform and say any old thing, because like I said, you can and will be used or held liable for whatever the other person said. We just seen that in Tasha K's situation. But not only that, it breeded a group of people, not saying that this is Jag, I'm just saying in general, this has breeded a group of people who have found a niche or a way to make a lot of money from getting paid from these interviews, and these bloggers just looking for the clicks and the views, they just pulling them on up in. And this is muddying the waters for everybody, because it has been alleged that Jay-Z is trying to sue Jaguar, allegedly. Also, it's also alleged that what's the girl name? It's also alleged that I ain't even gonna say that. Listen, this is just bad all around. If it's true, it's bad. Now, I've been on Storm Monroe page. He been posting receipts all day. I've been on I watched a little bit of Sean Davy Way because I saw he posted something with Jag and Storm. Storm Monroe posted a video talking about Jag and Sean Davy Way was plotting to take and steal. Girl, I don't know, set up Tasha K. I don't know, somebody, girl. It's a lot. And you know, for me, the gullible one, Duck Duck Goose, number one right here, that's me. I'm Duck Duck Goose. I'm gonna say that because my duck I be like, oh, that's so bad. I can't believe it. Believe in everything. Girl, now I'm looking like I don't want to hear nothing no more. Okay. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Only 195 likes and 580 people in the building. I need y'all to get the likes up. Now, to the people who hate Jag, this is a great time for them. For the people who support Jag, they still supporting them no matter what. But this is very, very bad for bloggers. Okay, this is extremely bad for us because a few apples can spoil a whole bunch. Okay. Oh Lord, she threatened Love Jones last night. She's doing the most Voo. That's not cool. Threatened to how? Like to beat her up? Cultivate WK would say she's just as bad as the people she ran about. You know, I ain't gonna lie. If this is true, I remember Jag coming on my channel telling me that Lamisha was just a liar and da. And if Jag is lying, now I'm looking like, girl, because she is backtracking on some things now. We about to get into it. But I need y'all to help me out. I'm gonna open the lines and see what y'all think, because y'all might know more than me. I'll open the lines for a little bit, but before we do that, like the video, okay? Sheila said, not Sean. Him and Tasha cool. He calls her mom. Sean got the goods, knows Jag for sure, and got the receipts. I think it may have been an old video. I'm gonna let y'all hear a little bit of it. If we got the storm chasers, what Sean people is. Sean people, Jag people, all y'all welcome in. Jag haters welcome in. Jay-Z fans, welcome in. Beyonce Beehive, welcome on in. Everybody come in. This is a Negro meeting and we got to discuss some things. Okay. Oh, and speaking of a Negro meeting, let me also say this. Since we all in a Negro meeting. I keep telling you nignogs, you Negroes, stop running to the clear platforms. Y'all don't listen to them. Soon as a clear man pop up or a clear woman pop up, look at him. Head up running. Straight to the platform. Okay? The uncheckables. Shout out to the uncheckables. Y'all have to stop that. It's the subconscious worship for me. And that's why I say subconscious, because you don't even know that you're doing it. Stop running over there, because allegedly they said that the Alex Shapiro, is that his name, the lawyer who got all these Jane Does popping up with these claims. They said he started posting Jag, and that's probably what made Jay-Z say, I'm going after her head. Now, who knows where he got the Jag content from? But what I'm saying is, y'all be running over there to these platforms and it blows me. We just almost, somewhat, kind of got rid of Vlad. And every time another clear person pop up, niggas. I'm talking about niggas be on some, what's that fast sprinter name? The one from Jamaica. Who Usain Bolt. Niggas be like Usain Bolt. Why? We have too many. Listen, we have entirely too many successful Black content creators. Too many. There's no excuse. There is no excuse. Y'all keep running over there. All y'all Sloan Bella fans. Oh, but voodoo. She's the truth. She speaks to the dead, voodoo. I know, I saw it. I was on the channel, voodoo. And she's speaking to the dead from the dead, voodoo. I know it. I've seen it. I know it. Girl, shut up. Shut up. You don't know what that lady got going on. Y'all got to stop with all of that. Like I told y'all, I don't know a dead Negro that'll bypass all these spiritual Negroes or Niglets and run to the clear lady. Well, you know what? They run into him in real life, so you might be right. You might be right. You might be right. You might be right. My bad. I was about to say I didn't know no dead spiritual Negroes running past the Negroes to go to the clear. But then when I thought about them running in real life, retract the statement. Retract the statement. Retract the statement. I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. They running down by Sloan, and you niggas is over there. But voodoo, it's true. I was there. She called it. Yeah. Now they say, Jay-Z trying to get on her too. You know, another. We dropping names today. Let's roll it out. We rolling it out. You know who else they say he on? Tisha Tales. I ain't say it. This is what they said. Y'all got to stop. Y'all have to stop. You have to stop. Now, we about to get into this show, okay? But first, before we get into my show, my fellow Injon, my fellow lovely Injon Atomic Indigo's birthday is today. Happy solar return. I hope you have the most wonderful, beautifulest, amazing day, weekend, month, year, even next year. I hope you have everything you desire and as many birthdays as you want. Y'all drop them cakes in the chat. Let's get this birthday going. Y'all get the likes up on the video, and then we gonna come on right back and get right into this tea, because I'm trying to see what's going on. Happy birthday, Fad. Love you down to the ground. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, my love. I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy birthday. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video, you guys. We got a few things to discuss. Now, I'm dedicating this live solely and surely to only one topic, the Jag and the Jay-Z bit with Storm Monroe featuring Storm Monroe, AT2. Shout out to Storm Monroe, AT2. And who else I said? I think them the two I got on the thumbnail. Now, before we get into it, I wanted to point this out. As it pertains to this Jay-Z situation, I'm pretty sure everybody knows, but Jay-Z has been accused of essaying a 13-year-old back in 2000 at the VMAs. Now, we discussed that. Was it here or was it over there? I don't remember. But anyway, long story short, he was accused of essaying a 13-year-old alongside Diddy, the Diddler, who's already facing a lot of hot water. And let me say this, y'all. All these people coming out, the Lamishas and all of y'all coming out with the bull, y'all are making it easier for these people to get off on all of these charges. Now, I'm not foolish. Do I think that every single charge is true? No. But I give y'all my analogy all the time. My analogy says this. This is my analogy. If you know somebody who steal, right? Let's say you know somebody who steal. You know somebody who steal. Every time you turn around, stuff come up missing. Most of the time, it's them. The one time they don't steal, it don't matter. Because you still gonna feel like they stole it. You know what I mean? And that's what's going on, in my opinion, with these lawsuits with these people. It's a lot of stuff muddy in the waters, okay? It's a lot of people lying. It's a lot of people playing. That don't mean these people are totally innocent. Do I believe that Jay-Z is a completely, totally innocent person? Hell no, I don't. No, you don't get to be a billionaire and just be nice and sweet. That don't go like that. So no, I don't believe that. I have a right to believe what I want to believe. However, the 13-year-old, a lot of people have been poking holes into this story, by saying stuff like, oh, well, what would a 13-year-old be doing at a Diddy party? She's 13. How did she get here? I saw Dr. Umar, the Prince of Pancoochie. Girl, I thought someone was calling on me. I saw the Prince of Pancoochie over there talking about, it doesn't make sense. How did a 13-year-old get to a party? Did y'all forget that 80s babies, late 70s, 70s and 80s babies were latchkey kids? Put a one in the chat if y'all know what a latchkey kid is, and if I'm not lying. Listen, there was a thing called latchkey kids. See, in the 70s, 80s, and even some of the 90s, what happened was a lot of the parents had to go to work. Oh, yeah, they had to go to work. They had time to be sitting home with them children. Girl, bye. So what happened was a lot of those parents, a lot of kids, I'm talking about elementary school, was going home, locked the door, cooking, cleaning. Yeah, what's up? Taking care of their little brothers and sisters. I'm talking about 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are the facts. I know. I was literally there. Okay? A lot of us mamas had to go to work. They didn't have time. See, y'all, see now, and even though black people don't watch their children today neither, because if we did, we wouldn't have the children of the corn. I'm talking about not all of them, but you know what I mean? A nice little chunk of them. But what I'm saying is there was a different era. At 13, girl, I remember going to Bourbon Street. First of all, my mom was Jehovah's Witness. Stout Jehovah's Witness would have never allowed me to do certain things. But all I did was go spend the night by my best friend. Okay? And we used to be all on Bourbon Street at the gay clubs. We used to be at the strip clubs. Girl, what's up? Girl, what's up? We was in the strip clubs, in the regular clubs. I ain't drink, so I didn't drink. So I used to be blowing. She used to drink. Girl, we 14, 15, 16. What is you saying? Girl, y'all sound crazy. I don't understand why, and there's people of my age that knows that this was a time. So them saying, well, she's 13, how did she get there? Man, look, if you speaking distance-wise, I can see that. But if you speaking like it's just impossible that this girl could get down to a Diddy party or to the VMAs, you done lost your rabbit and you're not being sincere. You're not being sincere. 80s, 70s, 80s, and maybe midway 90s babies had to get it how they live. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? They had to get it how they live. Hell, Even y'all remember the Cosby Show? Even Vanessa said she was going to spend the night by her friend, but she ended up in Baltimore to have big fun to go see the Ratchet. Put a 3 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about, girl. Y'all got to stop. In the Cosby Show, this is because it's the depiction of what was going on. Vanessa said she was going down to her friend's house, okay? And Cliff and Claire said, well, go ahead on, girl. Turns out Vanessa and them went to prison or jail, and she had to call her mama. I think the call got broke down or something, and she had to call her mama to go all the way up to Baltimore because her and her friends wanted to go have big fun to see the Ratchet. Okay? Y'all got to stop. Let's stop acting like a 13-year-old. Because if we're going to question this 13-year-old getting out, then that means free R. Kelly. Because that would mean that all them young underage girls that said it was down there by the Kales, they lying. Oh, but y'all don't want to do that, though. Ooh. But y'all don't want to do that, though. Oh, yeah. See, if we're going to do that, if we're going to say it's impossible for the 13-year-old to get down to the VMAs, then all of those young 13, 14, 15, 16-year-olds that was down there by the Kales, y'all got to say they lying too and call question today's story and free R. Kelly. I need the album anyway. Now, why is this important? Do I believe the girl's story? No. Not because she's 13 or not because of the reason most of y'all don't believe the story, okay? See, y'all don't believe the story because either you a fan or because you just, I hate to see another black man go down. Shut your ass up. He don't mess with you. Hell, quiet as it's kept. Last time I seen him, he was down there at Tom Brady party, rapping and doing the show, and ain't nobody know now every word. Jay-Z ain't been dealing with Negroes since he came on the scene. Y'all gotta stop. But they're trying to tear down another black billionaire. Shut up. Shut it up. Shut it up. Okay? None of these people are innocent. None of them. Are they guilty of some of the claims or the claims that's being levied against them now? I don't know. Do I believe this girl's story after seeing this interview? No. Because according to what they said the daddy said he don't remember none of this happening. Because she said the daddy came picked her up. They asked the daddy said, I don't know about all of that. Okay? But what I'm saying is, it's not even about y'all not believing her. It's about the fact that y'all will find any excuse to say she's lying, not because you just simply don't believe it, because a lot of y'all be fans. Oh, welcome to the dollhouse. I don't like no celebrity. Oh, yeah. All of them could get it. Welcome to the dollhouse. So if you coming over here looking for me to be a fan of anybody, turn back out, turn around, fat. I don't like none of them. I don't like none of them. So if you coming over here wanting me to take one celebrity side over the other celebrity side, you got the wrong channel, fat. Now, I don't do that over here. I think they all need to go to prison. And that's just that on that. Okay? Period. Now, let's get into this interview. Then we're going to get into the alleged they say Jay-Z is going to target Jaguar for the lawsuit. They say he don't want no money. He just want her off the internet. And what that means to the content creators who have her content on her channel, on their channels, and also future content creators with everybody else, okay? Now let's get into it. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Shout out to the 1,153 people in the channel. We just getting started. You didn't miss nothing, okay? We just getting started. Hit the like button. Welcome to the dollhouse. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, fat. I promise you're going to come back. Even when we disagree, you're going to call me every bit of bald head, and I'm here for it. But you're going to come back. They always do. You know, all the Christianimals be over here all the time. So, you know, that's how it goes. So let's get into it. Y'all get the likes up on the video. I am about to share a clip of the girl telling her story, which is all a lie, if you ask me. That's just how I feel. I don't know for a fact that's how I feel. But let me say this too also.
You should always
pause this because this is very important. This is extremely imperative. Get the likes up. When Jaguar Wright carried her behind down to the Piers Morgan show, that put a huge spotlight on this whole thing. Jag had been running and singing this song for years in scolds and blues. Jay-Z ain't never even looked that way. Maybe he did and he didn't care, but he never responded. It was until Piers Morgan had Jaguar Wright on that main stage that he had Piers Morgan retract that stuff and say it was all a lie, and also say that he didn't vet her and apologize. And then that's when Jag started getting a lot of mainstream attention. That's when the Clear started picking up on this. Okay, this is when the Clear started picking up on this. Oh, and by the way, to the Clears that you niggas is running over there to run by, they're making a heavy coin off you. Congratulations, you played yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself. Now, just like y'all want reparations, you'll never get it because you keep giving it back to the Clears every chance you get. Running. Duck, duck, goose. Nevertheless, with this, what was I saying? So once that can opened, a whole new can opened. And here we are. Now you got Clear attorneys, you got Clear channels, you got news people. Everybody is referencing a lot of the old stuff that Jag had said back in the day. Okay. This is going to blow up, and the lies going to be exposed if there are any. Okay. Let's get into the content, y'all. Let's get into this video from this little girl. Or she a woman now. She said she got autism or something, girl. Let's get into it.
You should always advocate for yourself.
Oh, mind you, she went to CNN. Oh, and one more thing I want to say before we listen to it too. I believe that this is what I believe. I'm a conspiracy theorist, you guys. But I also believe that this is a setup for something bigger coming down. Yes, Tweety, that's a Clear lady. That is definitely a Clear lady. Yes, it is. Dejanay Pike, thank you for the super chat. Pretty face, baggy body, 15, trying to be 20. Who you talking about, girl? Pretty face, baggy body, 15, trying to be 21. Oh, my God. A time. Thank you, Dejanay Pike, for the super chat. Measure Man, thank you for the super chat. Ken in the house. Life been doing this thing. The block is hot. Girl, listen. The block is beyond hot. Okay? It's beyond hot. Let's get into this situation with the interview.
And be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did run your life.
A 38-year-old mother from Alabama who has filed a lawsuit accusing Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z of raping her when she was 13 years old is speaking out to NBC News for the first time. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward and talk today?
Because I think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's been hard enough to be quiet. But it's a chapter of my life that I'd like to close.
An NBC News review of her account found inconsistencies with her allegations. She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000 to catch a glimpse of her favorite celebrities.
You weren't scared to be all alone?
No, with having autism is like feeling like you live your life in a
girl, what did you talk about?
Shatterproof juggle ball. The world's on fire. The fire is inside the ball with you, but there's no way for you to get out.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs's limo driver who offered her a ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver who told me that I was exactly what Diddy was looking for.
What did you think when he said that to you?
I thought it meant that I was just pretty.
She went to a White House.
Girl, if you thought that it meant you was just pretty, you know, after that, I think Diddy likes you. Diddy would like you because you're pretty. You do know that this comes after that, right? You don't have to be 21 to understand when a man say, "Oh, you just his type." He thinks that he gonna think that you pretty. That means You don't have to be 21 to understand that part. Yeah. Let's move on.
She says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo because, I have about his tattoo that's the Last Supper because I have a religious background. So it was just something to talk about.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative of the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at the time. At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter took turns raping her while a female celebrity watched.
JC comes in and rapes me. He at that point I was fighting, trying to get away from him, and he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, cut the.
After the alleged rape, she says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did or where I was.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. Quote, I felt like I would remember that, and I don't. I have a lot going on, but I mean, that's something that would definitely stick in my mind, he said. When we asked the woman about the contradictions in a phone interview on Friday, she said that she stands by her statements. I have made some mistakes, she said. Honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me. The inconsistencies in her account of an incident alleged to have happened 24 years ago does not necessarily mean the allegations are false. The accuser's attorney, Tony Busby, said, because we have interrogated her intensely, she has even agreed to submit to a polygraph. This has been extremely distressing for her to the point she has experienced seizures and had to seek medical treatment due to the stress. In a statement to NBC News, Sean Carter said this incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory.
Is any part of you scared coming out against such powerful people?
Yeah, I'm scared of what could happen, but I'm more afraid of letting it eat me alive from the inside out than I am of, being chastised by their fans.
All right, Chloe Malas joining us now live. Chloe, we just heard a very strongly worded statement from Jay-Z. What else are you hearing from him and his team?
Yes, so his attorney said that they're going to ask the court to, quote, dismiss this frivolous case. And also moments ago, we heard from Diddy's legal team, and I want to read you some of what they said. They said, quote, this is the beginning of the end of this shameful money grab. And remember, he remains behind bars at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, and his criminal trial begins in May.
All right.
Let me say this. Somebody and something is behind this thing here. Somebody and something
Very thorough reporting there.
is behind this thing right here. There is absolutely no way I am to believe that these people went found some random and didn't vet none of this and just put it out there. There's something happening in the background. I don't know who or what it is. I can't quite put my finger on it. But something happened here. This something I smell something on this. Now I don't know if this is coming from Diddy's team, so to kind of throw like some these people be lying. I don't know if this coming from. I doubt it would be coming from Jay's team. Maybe it is coming from his team to kind of throw the credibility off to help his homeboy Diddy. I don't know. I don't know if this some clear person or some clear people behind the scenes that's just trying to throw a little something out there to see what stick. I don't know what's going on, but there's something going on right here. Let me say this. The story doesn't make sense, not because she was 13 and she was somewhere. The story doesn't make sense because, to me, in my opinion, because of the inconsistencies, okay? Now, the lawyer trying to say, well, it was 24 years ago. Y'all done stressed the girl out. Now she got to go down to the crazy hospital or something like that. I don't know. Ain't nobody asked her to come forward with these claims. And she sounds like a clear woman. With that being said, y'all, you know what she sounds like to me? Remember all them clear women who got up here on Bill Cosby? She sound the same to me. Because in my opinion, I believe all them clear women that got up there and said that Bill Cosby did this, that, and the third, I believe they went up there like groupies and got pumped. That's what I believe. Okay? So I could be wrong, but that's what this is giving me. But again, it's really about who y'all like. That's all this is all about. But with that being said, girl, I don't believe this story, but I also believe that this is kind of something crazy is happening. Something crazy is happening behind the scenes, okay? Something crazy is happening behind the scenes, okay? Because this is a clear woman. Girl, it's very seldom a Negro beat a clear woman down at the courthouse. Rather, she lying like a dog, because I feel like it's a lot of stuff that was said in Bill Cosby that it was said it was what it was because they were clear. Miss Cargill, thank you for the super chat. As he should be, Vu. Tisa speaks recklessly and presents it as facts. Ooh, I ain't say it. Tisa got a big old following over there, girl. I know for me, she's not for me. I can't speak for nobody else. After I seen her with the thumbnail stuff, you know, I say, yeah, that ain't for me. Beautiful girl, though. Beautiful girl. Thank you, Miss Cargill, for the super chat. Measured Men, thank you for the super chat. Then the band members were on tour, but he does have an identical twin, and a lot of previous lawsuits stated celebrities flew in just for events. The attorney in me, her interview can't be used. Ooh, okay. And that's another thing, too, because even Tasha K, she pointed out the fact that Jay-Z was at one party and Diddy was at another party. But why we act like these celebrities can't get to where they need to get in? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like they only go to one place and they just stay there. Most of the time, I don't know, allegedly. But, you know, who knows? Thank you, Measure Man, for the super chat. Pure Joy, thank you for the super chat, boo. Last week I said I didn't believe this accuser, and I really don't believe her now. Clear women have a long history of blaming black men of great. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They do. And black men should be running like this on their way down to them. Not all of them, but some of them. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. It makes sense. Thank you, son, for the super chat. Boo, no coincidence that there's been more coverage of clear mess all year. Nothing but black tea, shade, and scandals. She says, like the video. Absolutely. And let me tell y'all this too. I told y'all what the industry is doing. Purging the industry. The industry is purging itself of the old Negroes that they controlled so they can make way for the new ones. See, the new ones are a little bit more slower. They educated under this current system, so they don't know much. A lot of them, you know what I'm saying? They can control them a little better. I believe, I don't know this to be a fact, I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I believe that what they're doing is purging the industry of the old Negroes that they had on the string, and they're going to replace them with the dumber ones, like the Sexy Reds and all of that. That's what I believe. That's what I believe, because they'll be easier to control anyway. Plus, they got to get their money back. Trust me. I said this all the time. If you're new to the channel, welcome on in. This is my theory. When black people go into the industry, they can reach the highest peak of success they will ever see. But when they leave there, they're going to leave with what they came in with. Nothing. So I believe that some behind the scenes are trying to get their money back. Diddy will never make the money he had. He'll never, even if he decides, even if he beat the case, he will never have the life that he had. Never. Period. Okay? That's what I believe. I could be wrong. Thank you, son, for the super chat. Measure Man, thank you for the super chat. Also, no, NBC is wrong. They are journalists and not investigators. This reporter was handpicked, and the same one that discredited Britney Spears and Justin Bieber. She is connected to Ron Burkle. Oh, now I don't know who Ron Burkle is, but you said that she discredited Britney Spears and Justin Bieber. Oh, wow. See, it's a lot going on behind the scenes. It's a lot. I'm telling y'all, it's some stuff we not privy to, but it's some stuff going on. Thank you, Measure Man. Miss Cargill, thank you for the super chat. Most settle privately, although it isn't true, to prevent the public scrutiny. They thought he'd cut a check and move on. It happens all the time. That's exactly what happens. Because listen, as a celebrity, let's say you didn't do anything. The fact that the public scrutiny and the public gets to try you in the court of public opinion, a lot of celebrities just don't want to deal with that. They just don't. So they'd rather just pay you and get it over with. And she probably did think, oh, make the claims, you know, boom, 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 we can get paid. But Jay ain't biting. But it's going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be one or two come out that Jay ain't going to be able to say that about. Because Diddy was swatting the claims too. He was swatting them like they was playing doggone tennis. Until Cassie dropped. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Richie China, thank you for the super chat. I feel like she come forward with this just so they can get this whole case thrown out. It seems like she is lying. They are going to drop this off him. The real victim will get no justice. I believe that too. I really do, Richie China. I believe that. That's why I say it's either a play. I believe it's either a play from Diddy and Jay's team together, or I believe that this lawyer is just throwing stuff at the wall, and I don't understand why. Get the likes up on the video, y'all. All right, we got some gifted memberships. Meek, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much to the Dollhouse. Let's go see who got them. Okay, Aqua Sun, Royal Owens, Tasha Peters, Miss Cargill, and Quetta. Welcome to the Dollhouse, family. Welcome to the Dollhouse. Y'all get the likes up. Now we about to get into the alleged lawsuit, targeting of a lawsuit allegedly to Jaguar Wright. Okay, yeah, this lady right here. Go lay down, girl. And this is another thing to the lawyer Tony Busby. They say he have a real good reputation in these streets. Did he risk his entire reputation just to be an ambulance chaser because he see all these lawyers getting big banks off of these celebrities? I would think he would be smarter than this, seeing that they say he had almost a flawless career. I didn't think he would just randomly grab some random and be like, yo, let's throw something at the wall and see what sticks. You know what I mean? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Something about this is making me squint my eyes. Thank you for the super chat, son. Son says, Boo, it's called a shakedown. Joe Camel said no. Not Joe Camel, girl. Y'all says anything. All right. Thank y'all for the super chat. Now let's move on. So apparently, they say Jay-Z's legal team reportedly prepping lawsuit against Jaguar Wright. Now, most of y'all gonna say Jag ain't got no money, so why would they even do that? Let me tell you how this works. If they can get Jag to shut the F up, that will be all the money. Jay-Z don't need no money. Trust and believe. Jay-Z don't need nothing from nobody. If he could just get her to shut up and make that a lesson for everybody else who want to come out with these stories, that is a huge win for Jay-Z. Okay? Y'all got to learn to play chess, not tic-tac-toe. A lot of people be playing tic-tac-toe. They ain't even playing checkers. Y'all have to understand. When Cardi B sued Tasha K, when she sued Tasha K, she set a precedent that bloggers can't get on here and just say what they want to say. Okay? That's how that goes. If Jay gets Jag completely removed off the internet, meaning if anybody go get her and put her on your channel, you going to, or with a gag order, he not only wins with the Jag situation, but he completely, and other celebrities, completely win with other people coming up here just making up stories. And even if they true, you won't be able to get on here and say nothing. I'm telling y'all, this is not as good as you think it is. Yes, son, it is very much so censorship. That's why I was going. This is not as good as you think it is. Because just like they're getting people on this side of the camera, they're going to start coming for y'all on that side of the camera like this. Oh, yeah. See, you think you can get up here and say, Joe Camel this, Joe Camel that? Them people going to be coming for y'all too. That censorship is what it is. But it's kind of a fine line because a lot of these people have been doing the most. They really have. Meek, thank you for being a member. Hold on, let me get your comment. The comments are moving fast. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Meek, thank you for being a member for 8 months. 45K heading to 50. Hit that subscribe button. Absolutely. Let's get the 50,000 subscribers, child. Let's get on up here. You gotta get on up now. Come on, get on up here. Now, let's get into allegedly what this article has said. I didn't say it. Jay, don't come your ugly ass over here. I didn't say it. This is what the article said, okay? Now, according to this article written by, or this is Your Web, is that what this is? Yeah, yourweb.com. They wrote this article saying that allegedly Jay-Z's gearing up to sue Jag, okay? It says, let me close this out. Where's the little X button? I can't even see it. Girl, I hate these ads on these articles. It says Jay-Z's legal team is allegedly prepping a lawsuit against Jaguar Wright to address her false claims made in various YouTube interviews. Let me close this out. Okay. It says, according to Media Takeout, Wright has retracted all negative statements about the rapper, asserting that such comments attributed to her were manipulated or edited, possibly with AI. We're going to get into the video. Facing legal pressure, she now denies ever making salacious remarks against the hip-hop star. It also goes on to say, the alleged lawsuit against the vocalist comes after she made explosive allegations against Jay-Z and his wife Beyonce on Piers Morgan's show. We reported earlier that Morgan invited Wright onto the program to weigh in on Diddy's arrest and mounting legal issues. I'm sorry, I'm reading the text. The 54-year-old father of 7 is facing numerous... Oh, it's talking about Diddy. I'm about to say Jay. Okay. The 54-year-old father of 7 is facing numerous accusations of SA by women and men. He is currently being held without bond in a Brooklyn jail following his arrest last month on federal charges of trafficking and racketeering. For 4 years, I've been screaming not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on, Wright said during the broadcast. As Vibe reports, when Morgan asked Jaguar why Jigga has yet to speak out about the Diddy controversy, she replied, because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere and forces everyone to carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now. Sean, it says you must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common professionally and privately. Sean Carter. Ooh, she linked him with all of them. Look. Now, Jay and Diddy been friends, and Beyonce, they've been friends for a long time. Since Skulls and Blows, okay? Let's say that part. She added, I've talked to hundreds of victims that I dealt with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimonies about not only Mr. Carter, not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well, she said, referring to Beyonce. They're a nasty little couple. I remember she said that. They're a nasty little couple, Wright said. They do nasty things, keep people against their will, putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about. Pierce, I'm just being honest. Wright's comment sparked a social media frenzy, prompting J&B's lawyer to reach out to Morgan and request that he edit her segment. Pierce later publicly apologized to the power couple on his show. Oh, I think that's the end of the article. Yeah, that's the end. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I haven't seen this myself. I have not. Well, I have seen this myself. Jaguar at the moment is really saying that she didn't say some things. And that's where we're going to go right to. We're going to go right away to Storm Monroe, because that's why we got Storm Monroe and AT2 on the line. Now, let me say this about Storm Monroe and AT. No, before we get into that, regarding this article, the article is kind of accurate when it says that Jag said things and then turned around and said, I didn't say it. It was AI. It was edited. You know what I mean? She did, because there was some things that she said. I was on the live on Storm Monroe's channel when she got up there with Tiffany Haddish, because I can't remember saying, ugh. Why is she hanging with Tiffany Haddish? I don't like Tiffany Haddish. So I was like, why is she over there? Ugh. And Tiffany Haddish just, I was like, girl, get away from her. You know what I mean? And I do recall her saying, Jaguar saying that Sean Carter, in her words, blah, 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 blah. Okay? I was there. A lot of y'all was there, because I want to say it had thousands of people in the chat. I remember it. They had thousands of people in the chat, okay? Now, she has since been saying that is a lie. So what happened was AT2, shout out to AT2, shout out to Storm Monroe. AT2 plays a clip from the live on his channel, and Jag goes over there, or her husband, or whoever goes over there, and they get the bumping heads because they feel like AT2 is playing an edited live that was AI. Let me say this. As it pertains to Storm Monroe and Jag, I had no clue that they was beefing. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all knew they was beefing. If you knew what they was beefing about, I will drop the link. please get on here and tell me what's going on. Put a 1 in the chat if you knew that Storm Monroe and Jag was beefing. And if you want to come up, I will drop the link. Matter of fact, let me just drop it just in case. I didn't know that. Let me tell you why I didn't know that Storm Monroe and Jag was beefing. Because this is what I recall. I was there. I might be off a little bit with my memory. So y'all correct me down in the chat if I'm wrong. From what I remember, Storm and Tasha K fell out behind the Jaguar. I think it was more than that, but I know the Jaguar thing was happening all around the same time. And from what I recall, Jaguar then did an interview down at the Storm Monroe place, and Storm Monroe been up and stuck ever since. Okay? That was his first million views on his channel. I didn't know that, to be completely honest. I had no earthly idea that these people was beefing. Where the link at? Let me pin the link. I had no earthly idea that they was beefing because she has been on his channel many times. And if I'm being honest, and if I'm just being honest and being myself, because you know I'ma call it. If I'm being completely honest, again, if you know why they fell out, please come up. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. Somebody help me out. If I'm being completely honest, Jag kind of made Storm's channel. Storm was doing good before the Jag thing. But if Jag had never come on Storm's channel, would Storm be where he is? It is left to be said. I think, or I believe, again, unless somebody come up here and tell me something that I didn't know, that's why the link is pinned to the top of the chat. Unless somebody can correct me, if Storm had never done an interview with Jaguar Wright, Storm would not be where he is on the YouTube streets, in my opinion. I'm not saying Storm is a great content creator. Storm does really well for himself. But I had no clue that him and Jag was beefing, okay? Now, again, I was there when the whole fallout happened. I was going from live to live, trying to figure out what's going on. I remember it was a time, okay? But we got somebody in the background. Empress, I think, hold on. Is you ready to come up? Empress, I'm about to bring you up. Somebody gonna help me understand what was been going on. Y'all get the likes up on the video. All right, we got somebody gonna come up and explain what was going on. Empress, what's up?
Hey, boo.
Hey, boo.
This is what happened. Star and Jag, they had a big falling out, maybe a year or two ago, right? Over and it had something to do with Tasha K. Okay, so fast forward to now. So now they reunited back together or whatever because Jag had been doing a lot of videos over there on Star. I mean Storm. So what happened was a couple of days ago, AT2 reviewed the video from Storm's page, but what got Jag back mad at Storm was because the Star Report reviewed the same video on his live, and you know that the Star Report and Jag got into it about a month ago. So that's what set it back off, because when she got on AT2's live, she told AT2, she said, and me and Storm are gonna have a conversation because I can't believe that he would let Star that he would give Star that video, knowing that Star's been doing disinformation on me and all this and this and that and the third, right? So that's what set it off, because they was cool. They had got back cool up until now, but that's why she's mad at Storm, because Star had the video on his live, and because little did Jag know that Storm and Star is cool. They cool with each other, and Star asked Storm, could he review the video? You know, so it's not like he just took it, he just went on, because that video was done months ago. Yeah. That was done months ago. So it's not like he just went on Storm's page looking for videos about Jag. You know what I'm saying? AT2 did it first. So Storm was like, yo, let me pick this up, but I'm going to ask, I'm going to ask Storm, is it cool? So that's what set it off.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense, because I do remember the live where Jag was on there. I was there on the live. I remember that.
We all was there. Dude.
Yeah,
we heard
we heard it. Now, so Jag is mad that AT2 went and got a video from Storm that was already out there, because that video been out there.
The video was done months ago. It was done months ago. And she's trying to say that it was edited and whatever, and this and that, and then too, Vu, this is what I'm talking about. See, a lot of people don't know Jag's history on YouTube and her relationships between a lot of these YouTubers, because a lot of people think that people just hate Jag and people just don't like Jag, but they have no idea of this woman's history on YouTube and her personal relationships and the things that she has said and she has done to people personally on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm one of those people. I didn't know the history, so I'd be like, why everybody hate Jag? Now I did hear her go off on my boo bae, Couture Bae. And I said, well, now that's wrong, because I like me some Couture Bae. So I was like, now that is wrong. You know what I mean? But even still, I don't know the true history of the Jaguar Wright YouTube things. But I just know a lot of people hate her. And my duck ass was like, well, why everybody hate Jag? What Jag?
Trust me, all these people that seemingly hate her, trust me, they have a reason to.
Gotcha.
They have a reason to. It's not like just a bunch of people out here, oh, we hate Jag. Why? Why would a whole bunch of people out here be like, we hate? Who is she to just be like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we hate Jaguar. We hate Jaguar. I mean, come on. Jag has a history on YouTube of backstabbing people. She lies on people. She uses SA. This woman has used SA against children. And see what I'm saying? These people don't know this about her. Everybody is just learning these new things about her, and everybody's jumping on the Jaguar train, and they have no idea how nasty of a person that this woman is. And when I saw that she got up on your live, I was saying to myself, I said, you know what? It ain't gonna be too long before Jag try to jump up on Vu live. And I missed that live when she came up there and got on your live. I was like, because I said, I know what I said. I can't believe she the Jag up there with her lying ass up there on that live, talking that foolishness. And she was up there talking against the girl Misha. But you do the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's just that now somebody else coming in and they stealing the light from you. So no. We got to get these other people out of the way, because I'm the top liar in this right here. Ain't nobody gonna outshine me. You understand? Ain't nobody gonna outshine me in this thing here. So these chicks got to go.
Right.
I
feel you.
But you got, I see Kai up here. Yeah, and Netta up here. See, and they'll tell you more. Cause see, they used to be Jag's like right hands. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What up,
They used to be Jag's right hands, and she ain't do nothing but lie to them and stab them in the back when she, went around here getting on Pierce Morgan. So now she got a whole new audience. So you know what? I got to get rid of these old people, because see, the old people know who I really am. So now I got to get new people in, in my circle, because these old people, I don't want them messing it up for me, because see, they know what time it is with me.
And hold you accountable.
I was on the road with you at first until you went and said that we, the new people, was with Jag. I don't know nothing about Jag. I just what I see on the internet.
What you talking about?
You just said you got some two new people in here. They know more about Jag.
No. She didn't say that. She's saying the new people who following Jag. She's not talking about right here.
I said Kai and Netta. These is people that been with Jag for a long time, so they know what Jag is about. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. Thank you so much, Empress, for coming up here and clearing that up. I'm gonna get with what's your name? Cultivate with Kai. Kai, now they say you was day one. How you doing, sweetheart? What's going on?
Man, listen, Jag is an agent of chaos. She's very divisive, and I feel like she's been poking the bear to try to get Jay's attention all this time. And now that she's getting his attention and a potential gag order, which is her means of making monetary, funds, is about to get cut off. She's been screaming and yelling for the last year or however long. Oh, sue me! I want to get sued. But so why are you backpedaling now? Because that gag order is about to hit.
Ooh.
And she's tripping. She's really crashing out. I think that I'm gonna get to the paranoia a little later. But this whole AI situation with the video circulating out here, that crap has been out here for 6 months. How all of a sudden is it AI because it's being repurposed and reused? If anything, you can go back and check the damn people's videos that have been reviewing this content for the last 6 months. Anything she doesn't want to take accountability for or hold someone hold her feet to the fire, that's when she starts saying it's AI. Everything is AI. It's not AI. Just like she said she gonna sue her son, but she doubled down. And all this stuff to my AI. I believe it's paranoia. She blaming Storm Monroe, talking about he's repurposing stuff. How? I don't get it. How that's no.
Yeah. That makes
If
sense.
you ask me.
Yeah. Thank you. That makes sense. All right. Because all of this stuff, like I said, I don't follow it as close as other people. So I'm just coming in like, well, what's going on with Jag and Storm? I thought they were cool. Like, how did they fall out? And now it's all behind the AT2 video. And I did see on AT2's live that he that a major blog picked him up, right?
EUR they.
Okay, and that's probably what made set Jag off. Empress, thank you. Hold on, Empress, thank you for coming up here and clearing that up, girl. Thank you so much. But yeah, anything else? Because I'm gonna get another few people up here, and then we gonna go back to the content, and we gonna open the live up later.
She's trying to use AI essentially as a scapegoat because she been saying this is the only way to her to try to evade that whole thing, the whole AI situation. Now she's blaming Storm Monroe. You've been saying this. She even said, if y'all haven't heard, that Jay-Z was responsible for her, was ahead of her son's unalivement. So all of this stuff, they could just get you for. Listen, that gag order, they about to get gag. But thank you.
Hey, hold on, baby. Hold on, sweetheart. Hey, if you're in the studio, please turn off the live in the background because it's causing an echo. So if you're in the studio, you're gonna have to mute the live in the background. You'll probably have to listen from the studio. If not, it'll keep echoing. I'm sorry, Kai. Go ahead.
No, you all good. Yeah, she's scapegoating. That's why she's blaming. She's going off on everybody, scapegoating for what she has said a plethora of times out her mouth. This is what you said. So why are you backpedaling? That's all. That's all I got to say. Thank you, Voodoo Doll, for having me, and I'm out.
Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Just so y'all know, this is not the hour that I'm doing all of the lives to come up. I will be doing them here in a minute, just not right now. Netta, what you got for me, boo-boo?
Just basically let you know what I've been watching Jag because I've been home on the workman's comp. So I've been watching everybody that's been coming across the screen. Jag has no friends whatsoever because everybody I've seen her try to befriend or she's sitting over here trying to get their attention. Jag stabs them in the back, the face, the side, the neck. She's never loyal to them at all. You know? So it's sad. And yes, Storm, you was correct on everything you said. Storm was doing his thing and he has been doing his thing, but Jag is what pushed it over. When Jag got up there, that was, like you said, the $1 million hit.
Yeah, it
Tasha was pissed.
Sure was. I remember.
Yes,
I remember, child.
And that's what really started Storm and her beef. Tasha's beef is because Tasha was pissed that Storm got all them hits. So that's when she started doing Storm wrong.
You ain't lying.
And then you turn around, you got Jag over here trying to get on everybody's channel, and she's not being successful with it. So then she started doing what she first thing she did, soon as somebody took her in and took a liking to her, she started talking junk about Storm. I said, "Ooh, there we go." Then the next one. Then she started talking about another creator. Then another creator. I'm not saying any names. So she just went back and forth, just going around using the creators, till it got to the point they said, "Oh, okay, well, we see what you're doing. We see
Right.
what you're about." So they cut her off. Then she started going to the blue couch.
Yep, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? So then after that, she turned around, double back, come back to Storm. So when she got back with Storm, they seemed to work it out or whatever. Next thing you know, she stabs him in the back again. And so this is just a normal thing that she did. And I was like the other young lady that was up here. I was sitting up here saying, "Lord, she up there with voodoo." I said, "But God knows she got the right one. Voodoo gonna see right through that crap." Like I was sitting up there looking at it. I was like, "Oh crap, she would." But then afterwards, I was like, "Okay, yeah, you got the right one." So I was like, "Yeah, she ain't gonna mess with you too much." But the rest of them, just a matter of time, she gonna have something to say about everything, and you too. Because that's just what she does, you know.
Yeah.
And then she keeps saying it about this. What did she say? She's an advocate for victims. But you get up here and talk about people's children and wishing death upon the children and the mamas and calling social services and CP, like, and you're doing it on live.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just no brownie points. I'm gonna let you go. I just wanted to say that
Thank
part.
you so much, my love. Thank you so much.
You welcome.
Who we got next? Melanin Poppin', what you got?
I remember seeing her up on your show, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh God, this is about to hit the fan. I know that you're very articulate and you
Mm-hmm.
usually see through things, but I didn't know where it was going to go because I've watched her on the other one's channel that was a situation a few months ago. They were BFFs at one point, it seems like. Then all of a sudden, you know, Sherelle was friendly with her because of that young woman.
Mm-hmm.
Then she fell out with Sherelle,
I remember.
and I listened to Star the other day, and he said he asked Storm if he could play it, and Storm told him yes because they're cool. And I'm sitting there saying, is this woman now saying that Jay-Z SA'd her? Like, where does it stop? Where when and where does it stop? So if he's able to stop her, because truly I believe this woman has a mental issue and she's not getting the help that she should get, and that's where the problem is coming from, and it's not going to stop until she gets the mental help that she needs. She's, like that young man said, she is chaos everywhere she goes. She's spreading chaos, and when she got on Piers Morgan and was able to go mainstream with it, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh God, this now is like, it's out of control. And a lot of people, they get entertained by it or whatever because you want to, escape your own life and live, just see what's other people, rich people are going through for your entertainment. But she takes it too far. It's like
Yeah.
everyone that gives her a listening ear, she gets more and more far left with it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but yeah. And also I hope that you're going to speak about the Larry Johnson ex-football player and what he's
Oh
now saying as well.
yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I had
I
put
saw
something
that.
out there for you because I'm like, well, he's not a regular Jane and he's not a Jaguar Wright. He's an ex NFL player. He
Mm-hmm.
actually was a player, and he's given his recount and his experience.
Yes, he
So,
did.
and that's not getting too much steam as of yet, but I feel like that's going to be the next thing coming this coming week, because every week it's something. Every single week it's something else. But I
And
want to
I'm
say
glad you
thank you.
brought that up. Thank
Yes,
you.
no problem. And I want to thank you for what you do. You entertain me. I'm a middle-aged woman, and I get some good old jokes from you. You have me laughing, especially when you were just going over the Papoose and Remy Ma thing
Oh
with Remy
yeah.
Ma's boyfriend. I was like, if this woman don't get off of my phone right now, I'm gonna lose it. But thank you for letting me come up, and I'm
Thank
just
you,
gonna drop
Melanin.
and just listen to the rest of the commentary.
Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to everybody in the building. 1,900 people in the building, almost 2,000 people in the building. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Lady Bridget, can you give me your account in 60 seconds or 2 minutes? Because I want to get back to the receipt. Sorry, y'all.
Okay. How you doing, Voodoo? I was Jag's moderator for a year and a half. So was Kai, the one brother. Yes, baby. Yes. So I really got to know her. Jag has a mental problem from the traumas she got when she was a child. She didn't heal from the rapes. She didn't heal from when her mother didn't believe her that she got raped by her ex-brother-in-law. So she's kind of messed up from that. But Jag, one thing about her, she is no one's friend. Let me tell you. If she would mistreat her kids, far as she told each of them at different times she wished they would die. Then the oldest son got killed. She told this boy that before he died because they fell out. Now the second one, Sam Jr., just did an interview with Tasha K. She's in the chat right now. I wish you should have died. It should have been you. Jag ain't nobody. Yo, baby. Yes, Jag has a problem, baby. She really needs to be put somewhere to get some help.
Oh, my.
She got different personalities. They click in and being a moderator in her group, she ain't did nothing but lie to. She had us on panels arguing with people. We thinking we're on her, being her mod to help the victims. I'm bringing her victims that I seen off TikTok and other social platforms. She want to play YouTube games and argue with people. Jag wants to be back in the industry so bad. She's willing to do anything to get there. She's no one's friend. She's not even her own friend. Where's her family at? Where's her friends? So when I was in the live when she came up on your panel, I said, but I already know you not gonna go for her bullshit.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Y'all enlightening me, child. I ain't know half of this stuff.
Honey, we had another group because her lies them lies, honey, was the lies for me. We had to get another chat group to be like, did y'all just hear what this heifer said? She would call in the group chat. We didn't, by ourselves, we didn't want to go in the room to talk to her because she crazy as hell. You know, she got some bullshit she wants you to do. I'm on channels cussing people out. I'm getting enemies for her who couldn't give a damn about me. Damn.
Yeah. Damn. Oh, Lord. This is deep. This is heavy, child.
Yes. So she's getting what she's getting now. She done ran her mouth a little too much. And now she done caught it. She's stuck up in it. Now you got Jay-Z attention now. That's what you wanted.
So let me ask you this question before I let you go. Do you believe that she has anything she said regarding to Diddy? Do you believe that that's some of it's true or it's all a lie?
Some of it's true, but I think she got some other info from insiders. Because she always told us she got insiders.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Thank you so much, Lady Bridget. Thank you.
Right. I enjoy your channel and I love that accent, honey. It's the accent for
beautiful. Me. Thank you.
All right, hon. Thank you.
All right. Y'all Bye-bye. Get the likes up in the video. Misha, what's up?
Hey, lady, I know I was trying to pop up on your platform so many times. Child, don't judge me. So funny enough, I was actually over on Conscious TV or something like that, where Miss Essie and Storm were there, and they pretty much summed up what this whole debacle is over, and it's basically because of that video back in May where she was on live with Tiffany Haddish, and she was a little out of her mind on the product, and she said that she was violated by Jay-Z. And I mean, it was a whole theatrical something. It threw something out of her hand, looked away from the camera and everything. So she's basically saying, okay, that was fabricated. That's AI. You guys edited. You did something wrong. She contacted, I guess, Miss Essie behind the scenes this past week, trying to basically conjure up, like, if you and I both say that, you know, that never happened, you get what I'm saying? Then we can basically make Storm out to be a liar. And Essie just didn't bite and she didn't like it. So they just went through a whole expose And even I want to say they called her out for this Sunday, like inviting her to come up and hash the whole thing out. But yeah, I just wanted to give you some background as to what's going on with that whole Storm thing. Because she, honestly, as of last week, they had just did a live together. So I think she saw the video, like one of the other panelists said, being repurposed, and realized like, oh shit, I said that. And no, I didn't say that, because that's not what really happened. Now, I don't know where she gets all her information from, because I've been watching her. She's been floating around for years, like floating around for years with different conspiracies within the industry. But I do think she's very sensational, in the sense that once she threw out that beacon years ago, that she had that inside scoop and she's about to be a maverick against, you know, these crimes and things like that. She has those inside people, some of those victims that are coming to her, that are giving her information. And yeah, I think it goes to say that she really just wants to be back in the industry. Certain things that she does in and out her quote unquote activism. I'm always talking about cruelty-free artistry. Like, people are being hurt. We not worried about the artistry right now. You know what I mean? Until we know that people are not being hurt. So she has her very opportunistic ways. And I'm just so disappointed. I feel like this is a Tyra Banks moment. Like, Jag, we was rooting for you. But that's all I have.
Thank you, Misha Monroe. Thank you so much. Thank you. Kathy and Nene, I see you in the background. I'll pull you up in a second. Let me make this clear. I don't have any issues with Jaguar Wright. Jaguar has not done anything to me. I was asking a question about what's going on. Why does everybody hate Jag? And those were the people coming up giving me a little background. Okay. We will open up the panel a little bit later, but I want to get into the tea so that when we open the panel just for a little bit, we can actually get somewhere and understand what's going on. Now, according to what I've seen, AT2 post the video or did a live on the video with Storm Monroe, where Jag was saying, hey, yeah, I did this, not only with his video, with a whole bunch of other videos where Jag talked about her experience with Jay-Z. And this allegedly, from what I'm hearing, this is what made Jaguar upset. Okay. Honestly, I'm not gonna say, I guess I'm not the right person to say because I'm gullible, but I don't think that Jag lied about everything. I don't. Do I think Jag may sprinkle a little sensationalism in some stuff? Yes. But I don't believe she lied about everything. I just don't. You know what I mean? However, I do feel like something is going on, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of it because I'm trying to see how did all these people that and again, I don't pay much attention, but I thought all of these people were cool. I didn't know. I mean, I know Sean Davy Wade don't like Storm Monroe and vice versa. I knew that. I knew Sean and Jag don't gel. I knew that. Okay. But the Storm versus Jag thing, I did not have that on my bingo card. So when I saw him posting a lot of the stuff that he was posting, I was like, wait, what happened? So that's why I had those people on there. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. I do feel like I just didn't see it coming again. I didn't think that Storm would do that. I didn't. But anyway, Jag is alleging that Storm and AT2 is working together behind the scenes or something. I don't know. We'll get to it. But I want to share this screen so that y'all can see this video that AT2 did. Shout out to AT2. AT2, please don't strike me. I'm just trying to show a story, baby. But AT2 did a video where he was posting some of these receipts. Y'all get the likes up on the video. And in these receipts, AT2 was talking about a lot of the things Jag has said in the past. Okay. You guys, is this the right one? Hold on. Get the likes up, y'all.
Committee of the same board, basically, because he's coming up with these outrageous like claims and all these falsehoods. And
hold on, because I think I'm kind of in the middle. Is it here? Is it this where it starts, like the TT? Sorry, AT2 got to get paid, y'all. Let him get paid now. What in the world did I just do? Go back.
Yeah, it's done and over with. Oh, hold on. Thank you, Shawnee. Thank you. Hold on. We got to put up your comment because we got the subject because.
Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find I thought I had the time.
Love Jones. But Jag had popped up on her channel, so I wanted to go ahead and play that for you guys.
So now this the girl Love Jones he about to play, right?
I still have you here.
I've never heard of these people, so please forgive me. Please forgive me.
So let me set this up. So Love Jones was basically saying, hey, I was there in the live at the time, and I remember you saying, you know, Jay-Z's name. You said Sean Carter. And so Jag is trying to do what she always do, try to intimidate the person, try to bully them, try to punk them out of believing what they heard with their own 2 ears. So again, this is what Jag is trying to do to Love Jones.
And maybe you just don't recall. That's the only thing I could come up with. Maybe you don't recall. Maybe you don't recall.
Hey, AT2.
I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I watched it.
AT2, hey, how you doing, boo? If you want to come up, let me know. I'll drop the link. Y'all, please like the video. Subscribe to AT2's channel, y'all. We trying to get to the bottom of this, child. We learning together. We getting into it together. Shout out to AT2 in the building, y'all.
Live. I did drop the link. I dropped it. It's in the chat. I don't know if you could drop the link. I did. And I'm not about to get up here. I'm not going to argue with you. And I never discredited you or discounted anything that you said until this. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm excellent.
Okay.
I want to ask you something.
Okay.
Why are you sitting here pushing this hogwash?
I wouldn't call it hogwash.
It is hogwash.
I wouldn't say that I'm pushing anything. I'm
But
literally
you are. You're sitting here playing this video that has already been debunked. It is a lie.
Yeah.
You continue. Understand this.
Now, thank you for pointing that out. It's 900 people in here now. Yeah, y'all better go ahead and hit that like button.
So it seems like Jag is checking the girl Love Jones, trying to say you playing a video that's, in her words, hogwash. Why not go after the video itself? That's a real question. Like, if you feel like Storm done doctored up a video and AI'd the video, then shouldn't you be over there talking to Storm? I mean, I get it going on other content creators being like, yo, that's a lie. You know what I mean? I get that. But I feel like the vitriol should be against Storm if you feel like your words were manipulated or AI chopped and screwed or something like that. That's just how I would feel. Forgive me for, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah. So you see how she's trying to say Love Jones is trying to push a narrative. Mind you,
AT2 say he'll come up. AT2, I'm dropping the link. This is for AT2 or if Love Jones is in the building. Other than that, nobody else come up. AT2, I'm about to drop the link.
she's playing the video saying, like, this is what you're saying. Again, a lot of times Jag knows how to get you riled up to where you're not even talking about the facts. You're just talking about, you know, shit that's going on. You ugly, you bald-headed. She tries to throw you off to get off the subject, because if you actually try to have an intellectual conversation with her, she can't handle it. Oh my God, I can't handle it. You know? Set in the West, Odell, if you're gonna be honest, we can have a conversation.
Ooh, I remember this part when Odell came up. Her husband or fiance, I remember he came up.
Really know her. So when she's spewing these things about, oh yeah, I know this and know that, they're not familiar with her. So she literally can say anything and they don't know. They don't know what's true and what's not true. So with us, because again, it's been 4 years, 4 very long years, we know everything going on. We know a lot of the ish that she says is bullshit. And so we can call it out and we question her. She doesn't like to be questioned. That's what her problem is. She does not like to be questioned. And like I said, as soon as the lies come, it's done and over with. Hold on. Thank you, Shawnee. Thank you. Hold on. We got to put up your comment because we got nothing much. We just reviewing some videos. What's up with you?
Okay, so this is the part where Jag's fiance comes up.
I'm good, bro. Look, I saw that you finally got your breakthrough. You've been featured. Your video was featured on Media Takeout. How does that feel?
And you know, hey AT2, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing well, doing well. We'll come back to that because we got the real thing on. We don't need to go there. We got the real thing on. So what is going on? What's happening?
Yo, so I originally didn't start out trying to expose Jag. It literally was like, sorry, I put out a video saying that Jag had said something about Jay-Z, right? And then I was like, oh, well, this kind of parallels to what she was saying on my channel. On my channel, she had said that Jay-Z, let me say it in the words of YouTube, so it's safe, deleted Big L. And that's why Jay-Z had the career he had, because he offed Big L. And so, and then she said in my interview that I had with her, our conversation, she was all like, Big L F's better than you do, talking in reference to Jay-Z. And I was like, how do you know Jay-Z? How do you know how Jay-Z gets down? And she was like, I'll tell it on the stand. You know how dramatic she is.
Yeah.
So yeah, she did all that. And I was like, oh. So when I had played that, she tries to come up on my channel and then bully me and basically tell me that I doctored the video and I altered it. And I was like, no, nobody altered no video. Like, this is your own words.
Yeah.
But she doesn't remember the stuff that she says, because literally she does these interviews for survival. Like, she got to keep telling you these exaggerated lies, because that's what they are, to keep the people going. Because she also said that Jay-Z put a baby in her and she had to get a smorgasbord. He beat her like he did, like Diddy did Cassie. Like, there's plenty of interviews and videos out there where she's saying all this stuff, and now you want to pretend like you didn't say it. You've been talking for years, but yet you got an NDA.
Yeah. Yeah, now, listen, I'm with you when you're right. She has said, like, some of those things I didn't hear, but the majority of which I heard with my own ears. I heard her on Storm's Live. I was in the chat on Storm's Live saying that Jay-Z essayed her, and remember, because she kind of had this like pause, like it happened to me, and then she started going into, you know, that
right. She threw off her sunglasses and all that.
She did. I do remember that. And listen, this is what's bad about this. Again, she said she's had so many interviews. I only have one channel, and I don't be remembering half the stuff I be saying, but I don't maliciously get on here and lie anyway. So if I said it, I'd be like, yeah, I said it, because I don't know what to say, but it was probably coming from the heart, you know? Right. So I understand with her going to so many platforms and going so many other places, she may not have remembered what she said, but the video definitely wasn't doctored, because I was in the chat when she said it.
Right. And now that she's nervous about Jay-Z, all of a sudden she want to take back everything that she said. It's all like, nah, it's too late for that. Like, you said you want, and she said this to me on my channel, she want to be sued so then she can tell the truth. So now that he potentially wants to sue you, now all of a sudden you backtracking and you scared? No. Stand on business at this point. That's how I feel.
I feel you. Yeah, I found that to be funny, because I've been on your channel, between your channel, Storm's channel, Sean Davey. I've been on all y'all channel all day, because I'm like, I've been busy and I hadn't been really paying attention. So I've really been on here like, what is going on? So I was like, let me come live. The people know more than I know. So yeah.
Right. And you know, the thing is that I feel like, okay, so I want to preference this. I know that Hollywood is an evil, demonic place. I know that. Yeah. I'm not discrediting that. But we got into this culture where we just believe anything negative. And so she's been able to capitalize off of that. So all these other conspiracy theorists, they learned it from her. She's the catalyst of all this craziness going on right now. Because, I mean, she's a storyteller. Let's be honest about that. She can tell you a story.
She's a great storyteller.
Right. The pauses when she says something like, puffing that cigarette, or, you know, whatever she's doing. Like, she's a great storyteller. You can't deny that. And so these people have learned that from her, and they're starting to do, that's why you see in all these people come out and say, oh, I was a victim. And so, she started this. She started this culture. Yeah. And it's so unfortunate, because I don't believe that these billionaire people are innocent, but when stuff like this comes up, it just muddies all the waters. It really does. It really does. And Diddy has real victims.
I believe Diddy has real victims, and I believe there could possibly be some real Jay-Z victims. But we got to get the facts and the truth out there versus, you know what I mean, versus just the sensationalism and all those things. So it just sucks all around. It really does.
Right. That's how I feel too. Like there's real victims out there. We know this. However, this isn't going to help them come forward because they're going to see all this going on, all this chaos, and be like, I don't want to be a part of that, or be too afraid to say something because people might think they're lying. So it does hurt real victims. But then again, I feel like if there's somebody who's actually seeking justice, they're going, listen, Jag says she has a watch with recorded videos at Diddy parties and stuff like that. Why have you not turned that into the feds?
True. That's true. I mean, if you got the evidence, they should have it, right?
Right. You would be the first witness they would call if you had all this evidence that you claim to have. But
That's
she
a
probably
fact.
don't even remember saying she had a watch.
Wow. But one thing about the internet, once it go on here, it never goes away. You could delete it in 0.2 seconds. Somebody already got the screenshot. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, the internet is forever. And I don't think people realize that when they get on here. It really is, though.
Right. Nothing is ever erased. It goes somewhere in some kind of cloud or something like that. Somebody got in, especially when you've been going from platform to platform. The people are not responsible for what you say. Like, some people even paid her for those interviews. So I'm gonna leave that up if I paid you. You know what I mean? So I've never paid her, by the way. I just want to make that clear. But
but you know what sucks though, AT2? Even though I can have somebody up here, I'm not responsible for what they say. But this right here is going to lead into content creators being responsible for what anybody comes on their platform and say. Because just like the Tasha K, Cardi B thing set a whole precedence, this is going to set one too. Because if Jay-Z is able to get a gag order on her and start suing these major content creators who have all of Jag's stuff on here, it's going to be a wrap for content creators. It really is.
Right. And it's scary because it's all like, okay, I got this platform. I'm just on here giving my commentary, giving my thoughts on what's going on. But then you got to worry about like, is this going to lead to a lawsuit if I hurt somebody's feelings? And now that, more eyes are seeing a lot of us, we got to be more careful with the stuff that we put out. And I'm learning that,
Me too, child. I had stopped doing a panel a long time ago, but not because of that. It's just because I thought it made my shows a little longer. But now that we're here, I'm like, oh Lord, do I really want to have people up here for real? Like,
right.
I mean, obviously not you, AT2. Oh, and by the way, congratulations making it to the big leagues. They said they posted you. I saw AT2. I said, okay, we're making it. Let's go.
Thank you. Yeah, and it's one of those things like I'm not even like cocky with it. Like, oh, look at me, I'm it's more like I feel like I'm finally getting that respect that I deserve. Like that. It's like my moment to finally be like, okay, the hard work has finally paid off.
Listen, celebrate that. Don't feel only people who have nothing gonna say you need to humble yourself. Celebrate that, because guess what? This could be the beginning of your trajectory up. So celebrate that. That's what journalism is. When you can go back and say, wait a minute, that ain't right. I got some receipts, and go grab these receipts and come back on here with the receipts, give your commentary with factual receipts. That's part of journalism. So I think you should celebrate that. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, well, no, celebrate that. That's a big win for you. And I'm happy for you.
Right. I appreciate you saying that. I really do.
Seriously.
Is there any other questions? I'm about to go get ready.
Yes. I'm glad you asked. I don't want to keep you on here, but Jag is saying that you and Storm colluded behind the scenes. She said you and Storm was coming together for this plot to take her down, and you was playing that messed up video. Can you clear that up?
Yes. So first, there's no troll farm, because that's probably the word that you use. We in a troll farm together, all that. That's not true. Secondly, only 2 days ago was the first time I actually talked to Storm that wasn't like on YouTube, like me in the chat or coming on this panel. And 3, don't nobody got time to be trying to take down Jaguar, right? And it wasn't a takedown. It was literally like, oh, this is what you said on my channel. I'm going to go ahead and play it for you so you can see, yeah, this is what you said. Nobody's lying on you.
Yeah.
And now you worried about a lawsuit from Jay-Z. All of a sudden you want to back up and be like, oh, no, I never said nothing. Nah, you said you wanted to be sued. Go ahead. Now it's your time now.
So there was no collusion behind the scenes, y'all, with AT2 and Storm. Y'all don't go over there saying all of that. That's just, I guess, what Jag believes right now. But honestly, even without me going back and watching the little small clips Storm put up or the whole live, I remember it. I was in the chat. I remember it. So I was like, wait a minute. You know who else it reminded me of? Gene Deal started backtracking on a lot of stuff he said. And I remember some stuff he said. So I just don't get deep into it. But I've seen them be like, wait a minute, no, you did, you know what I mean? Maybe my history or my memory is messed up. I don't know. But with the Jag thing, I know for a fact she said it. And that's why when Storm first posted the video, I was like, where's this coming from? I thought they were cool. But getting to know, then I went to your page and and I said, oh, okay, Storm posted this to show that you don't have a jacked up video and that you said it.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and so, something else that I want to say is there's probably a ton more information out there that Jag has said, and we just haven't even discovered it yet. So I think like this is only like the beginning. There's going to be a lot of people coming after her if Jay-Z is the first one to, put his foot down and actually take it legally.
And these celebrities be watching these channels. I hope everybody know that. We be thinking it's just all regular people in these chats. They in there probably under a fake name or just watching. They in here though.
Right. They see it.
Shout out to the celebrities. I don't like none of y'all.
Right. But anyway, hey, they're giving us ad revenue. So hey,
yeah, they are for real. But thank you so much, AT2, for coming up. Anything else you wanted to add before you go?
No.
Tell everybody where they can find you at, please.
Yeah, find me on my channel, AT2. Literally, I'm one of the first people that pop up. I'm the only AT2 besides a tire company. So yeah, you'll be able to find me. Instagram, all that is AT2_for real. So check me out on there. And thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, and congratulations again.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you, AT2. Thank you. Shout out to everybody in the building, y'all. Get the likes up. Please get the likes up. That was AT2. He's one of the people at the center of this whole thing. So he has more inside tea on everything. And as he said, there was no collusion behind the scenes. It was just him seeing something, saying, oh, no, you did say it. Because I swear to God, with the whole, I'm going to tell you what part I'm talking about with Gene Deal. Gene Deal got on here and said that he never said, y'all remember when he was talking about, and I'm paraphrasing, but y'all remember when he was talking about how somebody came, what's his name? Ja Rule's cousin came, knocked on the door when Jay and Ja Rule, not Jay, Diddy and Ja Rule was in the room with the towel on, and he was like, you don't want to go back there. If he didn't say that something fishy was going on between Ja Rule and Diddy, he sure alluded to that. I know I was there, okay? And I'm pretty sure somebody still have the footage or the video. So I started seeing some walking back. People were telling me Gene Deal was walking back some stuff. I'm not sure. I think something behind the scenes is the people behind the scenes is behind the scenes, okay? Jay-Z got a lot of money. So I'm pretty sure if he want to get somebody like a regular person like us, he can, but I just hate that this is happening because I feel like it muddies the water. It muddies the waters of what really need to be focused on, and that there are actual victims out there. Let me let one of these people up real quickly. Kathy, what's going on? What you got to add, mama? Kathy, you're muted if you're talking.
I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm fine. How you doing?
Good. How you doing? What's up? What you got to add?
I've been watching Jag since she decided to come on YouTube, which was about 2016, 2017. She started out going off on Moni Love, the rapper Moni Love. She was going off on Erykah Badu and Jill Scott. When that didn't get enough traction, matter of fact, she had disappeared for like a year or two, and then she came back and she was married to um her ex-husband, right? From there, she started messing around with the carbonation people, and then she was with Solar, and she had took her son's ashes, rubbed it all over her
I
face,
remember
and
that.
then that's when she got arrested. And that she was cool with Sean Davy Wade and King Payne. Then she got with her ex girlfriend and whatever the case may be. Like, this is a person that has mental problems. If something happened to her in her childhood, okay, granted, but even her family was sitting up there saying that she's been making up stuff since she was a child. The reason why she has a problem with Tasha K, because Tasha K, first Storm had did, you're right, Storm was the one to interview her, and it went viral and blew up
Mhm.
his channel. And then Tasha K came right behind Storm and did an interview and basically put Jaguar on, like blasted her, and then did the whole surviving Jaguar Right. And from there, Jaguar decided to call CPS on Tasha, and then that's when um Jag Jag and Storm, this is not the first time that they have fallen out. They fell out years ago, where Tasha had to convince Storm not to unalive Jag, got him a counselor and everything. Tasha just went on Sean Davy Wade show and basically reminded everybody that the other day.
I'm sorry. Wait. Back up. I think I heard something, but I want to make sure I heard it right. Tasha had to stop Storm from unaliving Jag. Now that part I
Yeah,
missed.
because if you go on Sean Davy Way, I think it was 2 or 3 days ago, Tasha came up on him, and because Sean Davy Way was the one to remind everybody that, like, Storm really hated Jack. He really, really hated her. Tasha came up on a live and confirmed what Sean Davy Way said and reminded everybody, like, no, Storm wanted to unalive Jack, and she had to get him a counselor to get him, like, his mind from wanting to do that to her. And then after that, when Tasha and Storm really started going at it, that's when Jag decided to jump back up on the scene with him. She basically goes from platform to platform. Whoever allows her and believes her, whatever the case may be, she'll rock with them. The minute you start questioning her, then it's a problem, and then she starts like really going off the deep end. This
So
is the
wait a
same
minute.
cycle over and over again.
So then I would question, how did Storm go from wanting to unalive Jag to having her on his channel?
Because by the time she came back around, Storm was doing real bad. This was after Tasha, when Tasha and Storm got it into it on Conscious TV's channel. It's always around the same year. If everybody pay attention, around November, December, like, this part of YouTube always go haywire. It's always something. You know what I'm saying? So it was about 2 or 3 years ago when Conscious, it was Christmas Eve or Christmas. So, I know it was around the holidays. He did a panel. Storm came on. That's when Tasha had her intern and her intern boyfriend, and it was a whole big thing on Conscious TV. And you can look in the chat if I'm telling the truth. It's always the same thing around the same year, because the year 2 years before that, it was Tasha and Lovely T going at it. It's always
Mm-hmm.
around Christmas time. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
Christmas is
So
bad for the YouTubers, huh, child?
yeah, I don't know. That's why the end of November, December, when I saw Tasha really going at Storm, I said, yeah, it's about that time. You
Right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So yeah, this
Woo.
Jag was in the mental hospital. She's supposed to be on lithium. She don't take the lithium. She's just going from platform to platform. And now she's really scared because, like you said, if Jay really put a lawsuit against her. Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Moni Love, all of them could sue her because she said some crazy stuff about them in the beginning, but nobody was paying attention.
Wow, that's insane. Lord have mercy.
So she's been doing this since like 2016, 2017. And as far as Jay-Z, I think she only did that MTV Unplugged with him, and then that was it. And then everything else, like you said, she gets stories from everybody else. And because in the beginning she just said Jay-Z was a nasty person, that, you know what I'm saying, she was just talking more on the financial side. She wasn't saying nothing about him essaying her or anything like that. Then when we moving forward and Diddy stuff started coming out, then that all of a sudden Jay-Z did this and did that to her. So I don't know. 2025 is going to be an interesting year because this year was uprooting everything. Like, I'm a nerd. I've been paying attention to everything since I was a little girl. So a lot has been said, and it's not lies, but the real victims is not going to jump on YouTube and sit up here and say, oh, this and that happened to me.
Yeah.
When you traumatized like that, you're not going to sit up there and just, you know, go on a whole tangent time and time again on something bad happening to you. The real victims is behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I think Jagger's really set in to be an agent of chaos to the whole situation. Because there ain't no way. These people knew that all this stuff was going to happen years ago. If everybody really think back, we've really been building up to certain situations coming out. Diddy, Jay-Z. I've been hearing stuff. I'm from New York. I live in New York. I've been hearing stuff since I was a little girl on all these celebrities. All these celebrities, especially if they from New York, we heard different stories, but everybody have a short attention span. You know, life start life and you start having kids, you stress out. You're not worried about, you know what I'm saying? You hear stuff and you put it in the back of your mind. But if everybody really sit and think, we already know what it is because it's been out there for years. And Wendy Williams, shout out to her because she was the main one when I was a teenager. I listened to Wendy Williams.
Me too.
From 3 to 6, and she used to be dropping everything. It's a lot. It's a lot. If everybody remember, go back to them old Wendy Williams radio shows, and you won't be surprised.
Yep.
Because she was sitting up there saying a lot.
Well, child, thank you so much, Kathy, for coming up. We got to get to the content. I appreciate you. Come back next time we open a panel. Please come back. I appreciate you. They say you telling the truth in the chat, so I know you ain't lying, girl. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. I love your show. I watch you all the time. You have a good night.
You too, boo. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up. Now, I want to share the part of AT2's channel where he showed Jaguar saying what she said in regards to Jay-Z. This is from AT2's channel. This is the receipt he played. Y'all check it out.
I can play it for you.
Jack, why do you want to be sued?
Because I want to have to go to court. Because see, if I go to court, I gotta swear on the Bible to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And I believe in the God that they say that it's all about, so I'm not gonna lie. And then I get to say all of those things that I haven't said on court record in front of a judge, which could open up other investigations into other things, which is why y'all niggas want me killed. Sue me, please.
There it is. You just heard it. There it is. She just said it. She want to be sued. It's a little bit more I'm going to play y'all, then we're going to go to the other receipts.
Wow. See how good I keep secrets, Sean? And I'm going to tell you something else, and I'll give you this one for free. Big L fuck better than you do, nigga.
Ooh. What? Oh, this what AT2 was talking about. He was saying that she was claiming that she slept with Jay and said she slept with Big L, and Big L smashed better than Jay. Got it. Because I'm like, what's Sean Davy Way? What happened? Hold on.
Tell you something else, and I'll give you this one for free. Big L fuck better than you do, nigga. I'd rather be with that dead man than ever be with you.
That's big.
So how do you know how Jay-Z get down? You know that from experience, or
don't worry about that part. I'll tell it on the stand.
Oh wow.
When he takes me to court for defamation of character, I'll tell him how well I know you, Sean.
Well, maybe she was talking about Sean Davy Way. I'm just playing. Shout out to Sean Davy Way and the Uncheckables. Shout out to Sean Davy. Maybe she was talking about a Sean she grew up with or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to see it from all sides, okay? But we all know the context in which they were speaking, and it was Sean Carter, okay? But Jake, Faye, come on now, Faye. Oh, Jake. I'm trying. I swear to God, I'm trying, Jake. But when you be getting deep into the camera like this, it's hard. You know what I mean? When you get close, when you put your face, and you got a forehead like mine, it's big. When your forehead get close to the camera like this, it's hard to be like AI. You know what I mean? It's hard to be like it's AI, Jag. I'm trying to help you out, Fed. I swear to God, but I can't. It's hard, Jag. You're making it hard. You're making it hard for me. Jag, you're making it hard. God damn, girl. Come on now. You said what you said, okay? Oh, did you see how long the cigarette ashes was on that cigarette? Girl, let me look at my grandma. I used to be, when I go with my grandma used to smoke. See, the only time the cigarette ash get this long and the rest of the cigarette only that long is when she been running her mouth. Jag, you had to be sitting there talking for a long time. You know what I mean? For the ash to be longer than the cigarette. Girl, Lord, this is the time. This is the time, y'all. Let's get back into what else Jag had said. This is the part she said about Jay-Z that she said was chopped and screwed by Storm Monroe. Shout out to everybody in the building. Get the lights up.
I know what it feels like to be strapped to a bed with a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing, or he's gonna blow your brains out while he's raping you. That's what Sean Carter done to me.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Jake. Oh Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Jag, what is going on? Jag, you said the first and the last name. You should have stuck to the other Sean so we could say, oh, she meant Sean Davy Way. I'm just playing. I love Sean Davy Way. But what is going on? You could have been saying Sean Smith. You can't say the first and the last name, Jag. One more time.
I know what it feels like to be strapped to a bed with a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing, or he's gonna blow your brains out while he's raping you. That's what Sean Carter done to me.
Oh my Lord. You know what this remind me of? See, the first time I met Jag, or the first celebrity I heard Jag speak about, you put a one in the chat if you remember this. Y'all remember Jag said, I'd never forget it. And I might be paraphrasing, so don't hold me word for word, bar for bar. But I remember Jag said she had fell asleep on the bed. She was on a tour with what's them neo soul niggas that be the roots, them nappy roots niggas. And remember she had said she was laying on the bed and she was asleep. And all of a sudden she felt something, and I'm just overdoing it. Y'all know I'm a comedian, so I overdo it. But how I felt like it went, she said she was asleep, and then all of a sudden something started parting her lips, and Common had done stuck his wee-wee in her mouth. Put a one in the chat if y'all remember that. I remember it. I said, Common? You talking about the clean-cut, light-skinned nigga from Chicago? Oh, no, not Common. I hadn't seen this before. I knew Common was a whore. This before we knew Common was a whore. I think wasn't Common over there with Serena Williams. He was with one of them people before he went through the industry. I said, not Common, not the light-skinned nigga who pro-black, not that nigga. She said, I remember it. I know what she said. I was there when she said it. She said she was in the bed. And I'm just doing the most. I'm putting 20 on 10 right here. But she said all of a sudden, she was asleep, knocked out, minding her business. In a good dream, Lord, a good dream, Savannah. She said, she just felt something hit her lip. But that didn't immediately wake her up. So then it started. And she woke up and Common had that wiener in her mouth, that Oscar Mayer. Girl, I remember it. I remember it, Jag, because I said, oh my God. Not the Oscar Mayer. Girl, Jag said he had that ballpark in her mouth. Girl, it was a time. You had to be there. That was the first time. To me, that was the first celebrity I heard Jag talk about. Because she said she was on the tour with the Roots. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And I was like, oh, I thought them niggas just smoke weed and light incense. I didn't know it was on some freaky stuff like that. And not the light-skinned nigga Common. He made good music. Girl, I remember that part. I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do remember that part. Let's get into Jag. Let her finish up what she said, girl.
That's what Sean Carter done to me. That's what Sean Carter done to me.
You have to repeat.
That's what Sean Carter done to me.
Wow.
Look at Storm. Wow.
What's wrong? And you
What the point in talking about it? Because don't nobody want to believe it. No way.
I believe that shit. There's no way you. What's the purpose of lying? Why you ain't sued? Why the nigga ain't sued you?
See, this the thing. That's why I didn't talk about what happened to me. Because I knew that they would say that I was making it up. So instead, I spoke up for other people with things that I knew to be true. Because that you can't say is self-generated.
I wondered it because I was wondering in my spirit because I'm an activist.
I'm no different. I'm a victim, no different than the rest of them, which is how.
All right, and thank you, Tristy, by the way. Okay, so there you have it.
And there you go. There you go. They say Essie Berrie changed her mind now. What? What you mean she changed her mind? What happened? I didn't think about that. Oh my God, I didn't think about that. Thank you for reminding me, Camille. Is that how you say name, Camille? Even though, is this another stain on the city? Even though what we do is wrong. Oh my God. Girl, for real? I forgot she from Philly. Oh, Philly, this another L on y'all. Philly, what is going on? Oh my Lord, I didn't think about it till you just said it. Oh my God. You know, Philly, I understand right now. I understand Philly probably said, Lord, at first, at one point, New York stayed on the docket. Y'all remember that? Shout out to New York. But remember, New York stayed on the docket. But it seems to me, Philly has been on the docket pretty heavy, ain't it? Shout out to Philly, but I know this y'all right now.
Fuck you and your family, bitch!
I ain't gonna lie. If I was from Philly, I'd be saying that too. I ain't gonna lie. If I was from Philly, yes, that is Meek Mills. Yes, Meek Millies. If I was from Philly, I would feel like that too because they ain't caught a break in a little while. You know what I'm saying? They ain't caught a break in a little while. So I understand. However, oh my God. Poor Philly. Damn. Whew. Lord have mercy. Shout out to Philly though. I'm gonna keep y'all in my prayers, y'all. Y'all don't deserve this. Y'all don't deserve this, Philly. Shout out to my cousin down in Philly. Love y'all down to the ground. Y'all deserve better than this. Y'all don't deserve this. Y'all don't deserve this. And y'all damn sure don't deserve this. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's the representatives. It ain't the people of Philly. It's the representatives. And you know what? At this point, I'm convinced they really hating on Philly. That's what it is. And they just got the wrong people representing. This is not indicative of Philly. Shout out to my people down in the Philly people. It's just been a rough, last 6 months to a year for y'all. But don't worry about it. If New York can survive, y'all gonna survive. Shout out to New York in the building. Shout out to Philly. Now we gotta move on. I want to play y'all one more receipt. Get the likes up on the video now. Get the likes up on the video. Okay? Now, oh girl, they say Tinker and Meatball. They is from Philly. Storm is in the live. Is Storm in the live? Storm, if you're in the live, come on up, my love. Come on up. We need some clarification. Okay, here goes Storm. Storm is still taking baths in dirty. Storm, come on up here, Storm. Storm, come on up. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. Yay. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. Storm, come on up here. Somebody said leave New York out of it. I'm sorry. Y'all, I hadn't mentioned y'all in a long while. So it just reminded me when Philly was on here. Storm, get up here. What's going on? Come tell me what is going on. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. Something has happened. Oh, I got a headache. I got a headache. Storm, now I'm trying to figure out why y'all fell out. Because I didn't know y'all had beef in the streets. I literally had no idea. We got Storm in the building. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up. Hey, Storm.
Hey, Voodoo Doll TV. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I am good. I am good. Listen, I wanted to say first off, I love your accent. I had to say
thank you.
I love that accent. But anyway, I'm disappointed in Jag. I'm disappointed in Jag. She always presented herself as somebody that would stand on business. And now that she got Jay-Z attention, she's scared. But bitch, you ain't gonna lie on me in the process. That's what you ain't gonna do. She came.
So that's the reason. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
So that's the reason you posted the live, because that's when I came on when you posted the old live. Because I clicked on, I was like, oh, they live again. Then I was like, wait a minute, I saw this. So then I read the title and I said, oh, you're exposing Jag lying. And I was like, but I thought they were cool. So you posted that because she had said that you doctored and edited the video.
Yeah, because she said I doctored it, edited it, and AI'd, and then she's also been going around to several YouTubers, not just on air, but behind the scenes, trying to get them to turn on me. So Jag, let me address you. What you thought you was going to do is create another 2022 hate train, but baby, it did not work. What you meant for evil, God meant for good. You claim I'm losing subs, baby. I done grew 4.5 thousand subs in the last 28 days. I got what you trying to get. You already gave your legacy in the best years away, bitch. You gave the best years to YouTubers when I told your dumb ass in 2020 to start your motherfucking channel. Then I told you that. I'ma just, but you was too busy begging for cash apps in loose garages and selling pussy out of U-Hauls instead of doing what the hell you was supposed to be doing. So now you done got your first $5,000 check off of YouTube, and now you think you doing something and you done lost your mind, and you say I'm jealous of you. I don't have anything to be jealous of. First off, you and your nigga, old nigga, because I don't call him Odell, I call him old nigga. At the end of the motherfucking day, I'm never jealous of a man that a woman is taking care of. I take care of two households. When he is able to take care of one, then he can address me. I don't have shit to say to you, your fucked up liner, or your popcorn ceiling neither.
You know, Thank you. Listen, wait a minute. Why is you is dragging today? I'm here for it, but you is dragging. Wait. So, okay, help me out, Storm. Help me out. Okay, so y'all had no issue until Jag said that you AI'd her video, right?
Right.
Okay, so that's where this started. Because I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all did millions of views on your channel. I didn't see where the beef was. That's why I had people come up and try to tell me, you know, what was happening. So that makes sense. It wasn't until she said that you AI'd the video. But like I told them, I was in the chat on that live when it posted. I said,
You
she
remember? You
definitely,
were there. You were
she
there.
definitely said it. She definitely, because I remember we left my live and went over there. She definitely said it because I remember her saying it.
She said that shit. Now, Jag's thing was, well, why is it being reposted now? Baby, I've been doing marathons all week. I did an R. Kelly marathon, a Tokyo Tony marathon. Who I did another marathon too. So guess what? If Jay-Z is in the news, I'm gonna replay what you said about Jay-Z.
That's true. It makes sense.
Unlike you, Jag, I know how to handle business. I know you don't know how to handle business. That's why your music career never went anywhere. That's why none of your relationships never worked. That's why you had to steal your mama's SSI checks for years until you drug that pole lady down into the ground. So I know you don't understand what handling business is, but that's called handling business. And now you finally trying to do YouTube, but baby, you are 5 years too late. Your credibility is shot. Your credibility is done. And you would do best going back to selling coochie for oxtails.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm trying to think if I have another question. So I just had AT2 up. AT2 said that because see, Jag is saying that you guys are colluding behind the scenes. AT2 said that's not true. He just happened to see something and went and pulled because the live never came off your channel. So it was easy for him to just go to the channel and be like, no, look, right here, she said it. You know what I mean? And so he's saying that it was no collusion behind the scenes. You're saying the same thing, correct?
Correct.
Gotcha. So there's nothing else to say. Like, I mean, and even if there was some sort of something behind the scene, it's there. It was already said. And I didn't see any AI in it. So I don't know. But again, I'm not an expert, but I didn't see any AI in it. And plus, I remember being in the live and, hearing it.
Now, what she should have done, I ain't gonna hold you. What she should have done is just said, look, I was high. I was out of my mind. I got a little bit ahead of myself. But instead, you was on that bullshit. But anytime you're hanging out with somebody like Tiffany Haddish, are any of us really surprised?
Yeah, I didn't like that link up with Tiffany Haddish. Not because of Jag, because of Tiffany Haddish. I was just like, oh Lord.
Nobody liked it. They was just like, why are you around her? And whatever Tiffany gave you when you smoked it, look, that ain't none of my business. You said what you said.
Allegedly.
No, they smoked it on the camera.
Oh, well, yeah. So I had another question. Hold on. Sean Davy Way, you posted a video of Sean and Jag. You said they were like trying to say what can you explain that video you posted?
Oh yeah, so she sent me that audio months ago, and I had just remembered like, oh, I got this shit in my Gmail. Like she sent me that audio, I want to say back in the summertime, because we're in December now. And that was just one of the many audios, of her and Sean planning to take over the sector, overthrow everybody, and yes, that included Tasha K. Sean David Way expressed to Jag many times he don't really fuck with Tasha K like that. He don't really like her, and he waiting on her ass to go to prison to take her spot. He thinks if Tasha K gone and if I'm gone, then all of our viewers are gonna go to him.
Oh my God, I like Sean. Oh my God. Oh God. Okay, so that's what the video was about that you posted. Essie, Berrie, you're in here. If you would like to come up, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. We may as well come on up and talk about it, child. Because I know Essie was in the live where Jag said that Jay allegedly essayed her. I do remember. No, that wasn't that live. It was another live I saw Essie on there with. Because I've been going back and forth, through the channels again, like trying to figure out what happened. So yeah, Essie, if you're in the live and you want to come up, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm trying to think, do I have anything else? So that's why you posted the video or the audio of Sean that Jag sent to you months ago, and you just pulled it up and posted it. Got it. Because I know you and Sean don't see eye to eye.
This let me tell you something. This dude is still mad that I blocked him in 2019 and he has not let it go, and we about to go into 2025. I never broke bread with him. I was on a few live streams with him or whatever, but like the obsession is real. And when you just get down to it, I ain't done nothing to these girls. And by girls, I mean girls, because they use that pussy in between their legs.
Oh God.
These girls just want to fuck, and that's just what it is. And it's not gonna happen. It's not never gonna happen. I know I'm like the forbidden fruit that everybody want to get, and they just can't get their hands on. I know that's what it is, because I've done nothing to these people. But let me say this. Even with Sean, I never had nothing against Sean back in 2019. Sean was around this girl named Sunny TV, if you remember her.
Yeah.
She was a YouTuber, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like the way she was moving. So I blocked all them niggas. Sunny TV got this boy to come all the way out to San Diego, logged into his YouTube on her computer, and
I
wiped
remember
out.
that.
Okay, so I'm always right when I'm cutting a nigga off. I seem to know what I'm talking about, but that nigga been mad ever since. I ain't done nothing to him. He ain't nobody to me.
Well, I will say this: when I watched the audio that you posted today, it was more of Jag talking than Sean. Honestly, it's from the way it seemed to me. It seemed like Jag was the one telling Sean, "Oh, I want you to take over the space," and Sean was just kind of like, yeah. I didn't hear Sean say a lot in that video, but or the audio. I'm sorry, but I did see the video or audio that you posted, and yeah, that was a whole thing within itself. If y'all want to go see the audio, it's on Storm Monroe's channel. Please go over there and check it out, and go subscribe to his channel as well.
And shout out to y'all. I got a roll. Shout out to the Gospel Storm. Y'all make sure y'all follow him. Hey, Essie. Shout out to Essie as well. Thank you, Voodoo Doll TV. I'm out. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you, Storm. Thank you. Y'all, we got everybody in the building who need to be in the building. Y'all need to get the likes up on the video. It's literally free. Like, get the likes up. Essie Berrie, how are you?
Hello, Queen, and how are you?
I'm doing wonderful, simply wonderful. What's going on? So I saw you on a few lives with Storm and Jag. What are you adding to the situation? What happened?
Okay, so basically, Jag had hooked up with Storm Monday because he owed her a payment, whatever. She got her payment. Next thing I know, Jag is calling me, telling me Essie about the video that she said was edited. I didn't know about the guy who released it, but I did go back and do my own research. The videos were released 2 hours in between. So because they were released 2 hours in between, she thought somebody conspired against her. So then I went myself to look at the date of the videos, and she said if it say May 19, 2024, then it means it's altered if it's not on there. It was on there. Yeah. I sent them to Jaguar. When I sent it to her, she didn't have anything else to say. But before she didn't have anything else to say, we had a whole conversation. She said, Essie, me and you are celebrities, because if you guys don't know it, which I do not consider myself a celebrity on no level, I'm an activist, period. She said, I want to say, I was married to Fred Rerun Berrie from the 1970 sitcom What's Happening. Oh. So that would be why she said we are both celebrities. Gotcha. So she said, Essie, we're both celebrities, and if we get on the platform and say the video was edited, she said, then they'll believe me and you. No, they'll believe me. They won't believe you because I don't have to lie about anything. So she thought that I was going to conspire against Storm to say that video was edited, pretty much, and basically go on and do whatever. And she started taping me at the time. And what I say off screen, I would say on screen. I didn't even know at the time she was filming me. She said she was doing a live show. Later on, when she could not convince me to go against Storm, she had already said that she had somebody looking into the footage to show it was edited. If somebody subpoenaed that footage in court, they're going to show that it's not edited. Now you done committed defamation of character because you are a liar. I'm not saying that everything Jag has said is a lie, but when I find one lie, I feel like you'll lie about anything. I'm from the South. Your word is your bond. If you tell one lie, you'll tell two. You tell 3 or 4, you allow me and you. So when I was trying to let Jag know, Jag, look, won't you just go on as a lady and say, I pronounced it wrong. I said the wrong name. She's pretty much want to make Storm looked bad because I believe behind closed doors, she knew that Jay-Z was going to try to comfort her. You've been on this mic for 4 years. You said what you said and you stood by it. Anybody platform you went on, you got paid to do that. So now you want to sit up there and make it like Storm edited the video to take the smoke off of you because so Jay-Z, I'm going to come for him. You come for Storm, you coming for me. And I don't have too many lawyers that can beat me. I'm good at what I do. You know what I'm saying? And that's one reason why I'm not licensed, because I can help people more as an activist because I know law. So when I was explaining to Jaguar, she didn't call me back no more when I showed her that proof. We went on Conscious TV page the other night, and she got on that live and started talking stupid to me, and I dragged her like a slow-moving dog in the street. I put the video in your chat. One, my mouth is foul, and I said everything but a child of God. Take the activists off that. At the end of the day, I am Essie, Berrie, and I'm a human. And I am from the streets, and I'm a country rider. So don't come for me and you whoop behind a keyboard, because that's what a lot of these YouTubers do. I'm not a blogger. I'm an activist. And you play with me, I will come for you, your credibility, your mama, your dog, your cat, and everything in between there. We're not going to do that. But to know that Jack has got on this internet for 4 years, I had a problem with Steve Harvey blackmailing me. I am still going through that right now, but I got receipts, from videos to receipts to text messages to emails. No one on this internet who, even me, I take fault when they say Essie, you know, she was saying something about me change my mind. I changed my mind when I saw her lie about that video. I changed my mind about Jag because she would not own up to her lie. So I can't say 100% whatever she said is true. Either you might know how to pass a lie detector test, but what you're not going to do is throw this young man up under the bus who done roll with you all these years. Without Storm, you wouldn't even have your credibility, because where was the blue couch when Storm was helping you out? Now you want to take your ass up on this internet and disrespect everybody and try to throw everybody up on the bus because you got a few likes, shares, subscribes, and views. How dare you do that? What makes you do that? And then you went on Love Jones' page and you want to threaten Love Jones. If anything happens to Love Jones, I'm gonna send the feds and the police to your house. Do you got some Diddy mentality in you that you talking that shit that you want to come for somebody? If you really want to come for somebody and you all that hard, gang, Bloods, Crips, and I know all of them, but where we gonna be at? Stop talking that shit if you ain't about it. You throw a little sand and ashes on your face, you want to act like you bad and kind of ruin a race. You need to go back to reality, because what you done did, you done got caught in one lie, and this one lie does suffice everything you ever said. It doesn't matter how you played and spin the card right now, you're mad. She went yesterday and did a video and said Steve Harvey, I proposed Steve Harvey for some pussy, excuse me, saying that I'm going to take the warrant off me. It's a lot of stuff that me and Steve are talking about behind closed doors, but he's still blackmailing me. But Steve Harvey did not have nothing to do with that conversation. You're trying to deflect from what you just got on this internet and did. She said I was a prostitute. I heard you tried to sell coochie for fucking oxtails. They want to pay me for mine. You couldn't even give none away for some damn oxtails. And you want to come for a sister like me? Girl, you better go and sit down somewhere before I serve you a whole lot of tea that you ain't ready for. So in all actuality, whoever is for Jag, they can be for Jag. But if I catch you in one lie, everything you ever said is a lie. And how you gonna prove it to be otherwise? And please don't take your butt to Busby and tell Busby that he's gonna ride with you, because I will call Busby and tell him that your credibility is shot because you said something about Jay-Z. You were smoking weed with Tiffany, probably some badass weed, because you don't remember nothing you just did. You were smoking weed with Tiffany that day. So did you forget what you said, or did Tiffany give you something to make you forget what you said? Because over 300,000 people saw you. Now you want to say it was an AI? I didn't do it? Well, there's a lot of stuff that you didn't do, you say. And then you said you signed 2 NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. When you sign a non-disclosure agreement, that means you got paid. She said she signed 2 of them. So if you signed 2 non-disclosure agreements, Jag, how much did your raggedy ass get before you ran out of money? And now you got back on this log. You sit up here using all these bloggers try to get your voice out because you want your songs and you want your music that they took. When you signed the NDAs, that was all to that. She said when she signed them, it was other people with her who signed those NDAs. Well, who's the 10 people? She said producers, and she said God kids. Okay, goody goody God kids for you. But at the end of the day, you ain't no better than Diddy or anybody else. If you sign a non-disclosure, then you telling me on the phone that you don't want to go to court. Well, what the hell was all this for, Jag, if you didn't want to go to court? Who was you really trying to save? How many cash apps are you trying to get, Jaguar? How many lies did you think that it was going to take to sit up there and get to the middle of a lie? That's what liars do. Liars lie to lie, and then they start believing their own lies too. Then you want to get on other people's platforms. You want to holler boo boo. I don't care what you say you done, how you done went through it. You would have to straight take a lie detector. They have to be popped up from bottom to foot to make me think that she done said anything. To know that she lied on Storm, that little bitty lie has conversed all the other lies to me into big lies. And at this point, keep making your likes, shares, and views. But now I don't ask God why you went through what you went through. So a man thinketh, so is he. You don't reap everything you sow, because you sat up here and you watched all these people violate these victims, do all this. You was at the Diddy party too. You hung with them too. You acting like you up here, you so better. Oh, you walked away, goody goody gumdrop. You still said you signed 2 NDAs. So did you walk away? Now you want to backtrack. Now you want to sit up and act like you've been victimized. It's a whole lot of people on this internet being victimized, and people like Jag will stop the fact of that and make people don't want to believe victims. And I'm saying that because of this. In 2010, I came across a case. Her name is Sarah, last name Kruzan. Sarah's mother was going with a guy named Gigi. Gigi started sleeping with Sarah at 11 years old. The mama went to jail. He started pimping Sarah to his friends. At 16, Sarah went into a hotel room and blew Gigi brains out. The judge sentenced Sarah to life in prison at 16 without the possibility of parole, with 3 years added on to that because she didn't want a man selling her body anymore, and couldn't nobody save her. 2010, I came on the case. 2013, Sarah walked free. Y'all better stop playing with me. That's what Berrie do. And let me make myself clear. I don't take women. I don't take sides. I take the side that's right. 3 months ago, there was a boy named Nigel. He was in Virginia in jail. They finna throw this key away and lock this boy up in prison for 30 years because a black woman said that he poked her eye out with a statue. She fell on the statue and then lied on the boy because she got mad, and he's only 30 years old. I have a 36 and a 38. It could have been my child. And she went to the hospital. She forgot about all those hospital records. The lawyer for this boy came back to me and said, well, we got to take a plea deal. I say, no, I'm advocating for my client. We are not going to take a plea deal. You're going to either put what you got to say, or I can go to the media and I can tell them what's going on behind closed doors. As soon as I said that, she researched me. She came back with a different deal. Nigel is now free, and he had been sitting in jail 5 years. Do not mess with me. Jag does not have the credibility that I have. You just want to sit up here and run your mouth up on this mic. And I don't sit up here and really disrespect people, but I will dog walk you when you come for me. And what I don't like, I used our people to do it. You use it's already bad what Diddy did. Yes, he did what he did and let him pay for it. Jay-Z did what he did, let him pay for it. But don't sit up here and make up lies and then recant your lies and you got everybody looking stupid. As I told Storm, I can show y'all videos of everything that I've ever went through with Steve Harvey. I've not seen one piece of evidence from nobody on this platform from Jaguar Wright. At the end of the day, it's not what I say. It is always what I can prove. And if you can't prove nothing, you just run your mouth, then you really ain't proved shit. And then you can get sued as well. So at this time, this should be a learning experience for everybody. And if I hadn't saw Jag trying to turn me against Storm Monroe, then I would have looked at this differently. But to know that she wanted me to get on a platform and lie because she felt like my credibility, not yours been already shot before, Jag, that I would go against Storm because whatever she done seen on the internet, whether it's Tasha K, and let me make myself clear, Tasha K would not be shit without Essie Berrie. I gave Tasha K her first 1.5 million hits because I gave her Mary Harvey story. When I gave her Mary Harvey story, then she thought she was a female female Donald Trump, and she got the hell on. Without Essie Berrie, y'all wouldn't even know Tasha K. Pull the video 2017 about Steve Harvey Trainer. She never even said thank you. That's why she's catching hell right now, because she told me she was going to use her platform to help black women, to stand for black women. And the only thing, every time I see her now, I want to throw up, because she sat her drunk ass on this internet for 7 years and disrespected people when I gave her the chance and the ability to help her go viral. And you use your platform to destroy not only black women, black men too. And you are a disgrace to our race as a woman. And you're still stupid enough to sit up there and lie through courts trying to hide money. And you would have never had it in the first place if it had not been for me. So I'm just really sick of all the negativity, the energy on this internet. People say stuff. They say, I know Essie Berrie. No, you don't know me. You know of me. I ain't sat down. I don't talk to you. We ain't cool. We don't eat every day. So when you see people on the internet and you hear somebody Essie Berrie, please contact me and ask me. It's never what I say. It's always what I prove. I'm not no sit up here going to act like I won't cuss you out and then ask Jesus for forgiveness. I will do that in a heartbeat. People say I ain't never seen no activists like Essie Berrie. I ain't either, because when I step up into the ring, I'm coming up in there to win. I'm not going to take a case. And Essie Berrie, unlike some lawyers, I got a 100% winning rate on anything I do. The only way I'm going to lose is if I walk away because I choose to. Other than that, I'm coming with lightning. And when I come, I'm coming to win. So when Jaguar has done this and we speak tomorrow about this, I'm not just standing for just doing, I'm standing for every person on this internet that she done sat up and made a fool out of. And if Jay-Z did whatever he said he did, and he got a girl, he supposed to got a baby by Ramir. I met Ramir. Let Jay-Z bear the burden of that, because Ramir's mama was 16 when Jay-Z met her. So if you're 20, 16, that means that they could get you for statutory 8. Okay, that's what it is. That's why he never took a DNA test, because he didn't want it to know. But we can't be people, judge and juries, then sitting up here trying to get on the back end and try to get paid for something. No interview Jag has pretty much done, unless she's trying to help her reputation, she ain't got paid for. Point blank, period, simple. And being real, she got mad that I cussed her out, which I did put in the link. It was on Conscious TV page, and you'll see the thumbnail. I went in at her like a soldier. She acted like she a gangster. She kind of cut me off because you look like a dude. Shit, you still a female. Now, if you trying to come like a butch, then let me know that too. And I can put my combat boots on. I can go get the grease of Vaseline and everything else, and we can do it that way too. Just let me know which way you coming. You coming as a woman, or you coming as the butch that you act like you gonna be, because you putting yourself in categories and places where they should not be. Period. Did I talk too fast for y'all? Hello, guys.
Well, no, we heard
Essie.
yeah.
Essie, how are you, Essie?
I'm fine, sir, and you?
Just awesome. You have articulately laid that out with facts. I saw that uh, 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 event between you and Jag. I saw it with my own eyes. So what you said is exactly factual to the T of what you said.
Yes, sir.
Now, I want to add another caveat to this here, Voodoo, that nobody is paying any attention to. But I'm gonna tell you something. Today, if it happened today, I don't know what it was, but I heard the recording with Jag in the office of Tony Busby.
Right.
This girl's stupid. She's stupid. Now let me tell you something. Essie, you have articulately laid out the issues of post-conviction relief and helping people and being able to go to get through that to be able to help people. That takes a lot of wisdom, because you have to understand the laws that they were convicted of and the laws that were overlooked that did not help them with adequate representation and adequate representation. All right. Now, Jag has neither one of them, because she's representing her shadow, not even herself, her shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something, and y'all can mark this date. You put this one on the calendar right now today, that I'm telling you right now. Voodoo, mark it on the calendar, put it on there, because I'm about to say it. I'm about to drop it like it's hot. Now she have walked into the house of the lion's den, not the mouth, the house. When you get in a cage with a lion, there is no out. It is whenever the lion chooses to want to eat you or maul you, that's when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
She's now in the house. She said, I heard with my own ears, and it was no AI, it was no editing. I'm a master editor. I edit all the time. Final Cut Pro, whatever. Hollywood, Sony Hollywood, you name it, any editing system is, I edited it. I mastered that. I've been editing since 1981. Analog editors to digital editors. You can't tell me about cutting, splicing tape, and you definitely can't tell me about splicing digital video. Jag, you're a liar. There was no editing. I saw most of those lives, and they came just as they were untouched. And you're going to say Storm Monroe edited? You are a liar. He didn't edit nothing because I saw it.
I did too.
Nothing did he edit. There was no jumps. None.
It wasn't insulting. That was so insulting for all of us to see that. And it took that one little thing to know that everything she had built right now is a lie. That, I mean, how we gonna say anything she said is true?
But Essie, it goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. She proven that everything she said is a lie. Here's why. She sat on that blue couch and put her arm up and did this right here and say she was cut by JC. Did she not say that?
She did.
So
with a switchblade, with a switchblade. Now with a switchblade.
She said it was a razor box cutter.
Yeah,
that's what she said. Now, okay, that's defamation if that didn't happen. That's a clear cut lie if it didn't happen, right? Now, here go the thing, Jaguar. If you were so righteous, if you were so right in your spoils of helping people, why is it that you got to have a cash app for everything you do? Now, let me help you for two things. Three reasons. One, every state you cannot record people on the telephone and play back that recording
right
as if they had consented to it. That's called wiretap.
Right.
Let me help you. I'm going to repeat myself. If you do not notify a person and say that you are recording their voice and you use that at a secondary time without their permission, that is wiretap. That is a federal offense. You can't do it. There's only few states that allow one-side recordings, and even then you cannot replay it again without the other person knowing if you played it on a national format such as YouTube, right? Very few states do not have wiretap law, but most do, okay? That's number one. She has a tendency of recording everything, and I'm hoping that you ever record my voice because I'm going to tell you, number two, it is a federal crime. Wire fraud is also a federal crime.
Mm-hmm.
You receive cash app money by the internet, that is through the wire, and that is wire fraud. If you are found for lying for one thing, which you have, one thing, that is theft by deception.
Mm-hmm.
That is a crime, and it is a federal crime that the money was transferred online. So now, Jaguar, you're not as bright as you think you are, because if you signed the NDA, two of them, you would have been paid. You got your bag for that, right?
Yeah.
Now, since you said that since you were cut, then the NDAs are no good because you cannot commit a criminal offense and an NDA stands. The NDA is null and void. If you were cut, then those NDAs were null and void. Thus, taking me to this final point. Jaguar, I don't know who's counseling you. I don't know who's giving you advice outside of that counsel. I don't know who's coaching you, but you cannot, and they cannot be the brightest people in the world because they would know these three principal rules of law that would get you crucified. Jay-Z ain't worried about you because he knows he got you on wire fraud. Let you keep going. Let you keep going. Let you hang your own self. You will have to account for every penny, and every penny that you have taken, you will get a charge for each and single one of those receipts. You better be careful. You better know what you're doing, because you obviously don't know what you're talking. You obviously don't know what you're doing. You're stupid. You're looking for the money. If you wanted a bag then, you couldn't get it. You said, Jag, that you were a dominatrix, Jag. You said that you went to the parties as a dominatrix. You said that they were all involved with BDSM. Your words. If those things are not true, Jag, you hung yourself. You, Jag, said that you want to be an advocate for other people that were SA. Why does an advocate need to raise money to help those that don't need money? The only thing that you need to do is find a lawyer that will take the case. And when the lawyer takes the case, he doesn't charge them any money because he will get his money on the settlement. So if you was an advocate for other people, you would be helping them with the residual to come at the end. You don't have to use Cash App to raise that, Jaguar. And I ain't scared of your man. I got 2 Belgian Malinois. 2. I got 1 that's a pup right here. And I'm an old soldier, old combat soldier. See, they say U.S. Army. Right there. But there's another thing I love that's always my best friend. Roll up if you want to.
Y'all is crazy.
Well, you know what? You said a lot. You said a lot, and you were right. And not just what you said, she can get theft by conversion as well. But at the end of the day, I am glad that y'all are covering this. I really hope that y'all be on the live with us tomorrow so we can really break it all down, because some other things that's coming out as well. I really hope that everybody has learned from this. And she not just hung herself one way. She hung herself 2 ways. If she lies, she hung herself. And if she's telling the truth, you hung yourself. Let me tell you why. You know a hell of a lot of information for you not to been in none of this doggish stuff. So I'm sure somewhere along the line, they got her on video. I'm sure they got her on tapes. I'm sure they got her on all kind of footage. And is that why you signed the NDA? We don't know when it was signed, what date it was signed. Did you get cut before the NDA or did you cut after? And no disrespect, I'm not trying to throw shade. I have seen box cutter cuts before, okay? Box cutter cuts is almost like when you slice a weenie and your meat come from the inside out.
Yeah.
I didn't see that up under her arm. So I don't know who you think you playing with. I'm from the streets. That ain't no box cutter cut. Now, if you got scraped or something, I get that, but I ain't see no stitches. And then if you got cut with a box cutter, like you said you got cut, can you please show us the hospital records when you went and you got that shit stitched up? Can you give us the dime, the place, the hospital, and all that?
I'm gonna help you with that. There's only anyway,
come on.
There's some information that I have. I've been researching. They ain't no ranks. I'll just put it that way. You know, this thing is much more serious than everybody thinks it is.
Exactly, it is.
The argument back and forth is just a taste. Now, see here, I don't like to call other people's platform, but those of them that supported the young ladies in getting cash apps that told the false stories, don't think the Fed's not gonna come at them. I'm telling y'all, mark this on the day. They're coming. They're knocking on doors. Why? Because Jay-Z's lawyers are not going to sit back and just take it. They're going to come with the vigor and ferociousness that one could ever. And it's not just for him. See, this is what people not understand. Jay-Z is not going to fight just for Jay-Z. He's going to fight where it's set predicate for Diddy.
Yeah, but I'm looking at Jay-Z. You unless you take that DNA, because I was working with Amir and his godmother. At the end of the day, Jay-Z, you slept with a 16-year-old girl. If you didn't do it, then just shut up, Jay-Z. Go take the DNA and to Pappy.
Allegedly, wait, really quickly, Miss Berrie. People are asking where you're gonna be tomorrow, so we can all pull up. So can you tell the people where you're gonna be tomorrow, where y'all discuss a lot of this stuff further?
We're going to be on Storm and Road. I'm going live in about 30 minutes because I just need to tell my people. I've been jumping on people's platforms. I ain't told my people nothing because it disgusts me so much. And that's that number up there. You can email me with that number, or you can email me at essieberry2025@gmail. And that essieberry3404, that is my channel. We're going to be on Storm page tomorrow at 4:30. Now that's California time, so it'll be 4:30 my time, and it'll be 6:30 Storm time. And then I think Storm's going to show a lot more and we can get more into details. But I thank you, Voodoo Dog, because you didn't jump the gun and I was on the outside listening, because people have been calling me today telling me how I cuss Jag out that is going viral. I pull up and I show out. I'm not going to let no broad talk to me any kind of way. You can run your mouth all you want to and act like you bad up on here. But either way you come in, you know,
but she started disrespecting
swinging.
you.
Don't let the cuteness get fooled with what else you're going to see behind closed doors. You know,
so really quickly, Miss Essie Berrie, I didn't mean to cut you off. Before, just to be clear, so the people could know in the chat, prior to this whole Storm video AT2 thing, you and Jag didn't have no issues, right? Like y'all were okay.
We were okay.
Am I wrong?
We were okay until I told. Right, you were right. I was okay with Jag until she wanted me to say, when she made the statement, me and her both celebrities, and we get on the platform together and we say that it's edited, that people will believe us. That just took my mind somewhere else.
Yeah.
So basically you're telling me that we're not going to be honest. And because Storm is under you, or you think you over him now, that you're going to make me lie on Storm. So until then, Jag didn't call me. She called me 24/7 for the last couple of days. She called me back to back trying to persuade me. I don't jump on people's platforms. And that particular night, she came over to Conscious TV and thought she was going to run that platform and check me. She said some lady on the internet who said that the video, and you was there, sir, so hopefully you're at Storm tomorrow.
Yeah,
she said the lady said the video was edited. That lady need to go sit down. Jag know that lady for herself. She planned all this. How did you know I was going to be on Conscious TV page the other night? I don't even jump on people's pages. So you came looking for me. She came for me. She sent for me. And I walked her like the person that she is, pretty much. I walked her like a dog in the street because she came at me like she had that beef or she had that heat. I'm not a punk. I'm not scary. So I don't want to keep going through this. And like he said, that back and forth, it doesn't matter. This is bigger than us at this point. Jag done did some stuff behind closed doors that we do not know about. And Jag is telling what she want to tell. Because if she said that if I say certain things, that my family members will be hurt. Who are the family members? You said godchildren, and you said personal people. And then she said, they killed my son. I asked her, who is they? Who tell me who they is? So right now, she need to tread lightly, because what she's doing, she's backtracking on her words, because now this one video has turned the tables and made Jag look like the person he is. And they're going to take all this footage from all these platforms now, if they ain't already working with Busby. Now she ain't gonna get Busby, because I done talked to Busby people too. I'm gonna call Busby and tell him what went down with Storm Page, so she can do what she want to do. But he already looking bad because this other person had to recant her story. I don't know if y'all heard about that, but the 13-year-old, that shit got thrown out. They said that JC slept with that. It got thrown out. It got thrown out. And if you saw the video, the girl was dismissed.
Essie. No, it's not dismissed yet. No.
Okay.
They have a 48-hour notice to answer.
Okay.
It has not been dismissed.
So what does that mean? 48 hours to.
Okay, so what happens is that Jay-Z's lawyers made Monday. No, actually Sunday night. Jay-Z's lawyer filed a letter saying that there were conflicts of interest in what the person said on the TV station. And so when they filed that as an emergency hearing, then the judge has to give the other side the opportunity to answer that. And he gave 48 hours. Now, it may get dismissed, but it's not. The case is not dismissed officially. People say.
Okay, watch this, guy.
Really quickly, do they count? Is it 48 business days, or because I don't know, courts aren't open on the weekend?
48 hours, not days. 48 hours.
48 hours, so it counts over the weekend.
When it comes to federal court, there are days. When they say hours, they literally mean hours, not working hours. It's 48 hours.
Gotcha.
If it's anything outside that, I'm sorry. Go ahead. So if
go ahead, sir.
If it's anything outside of that explanation, the judge will state that you have 45 working hours. That means it's 88 hours in a day, that work hours. So they would have 4 days, but that's not the case. It's 48 hours, which is 2 days. So
let me tell you where
that's
the twist come in at. Let me tell you where the twist come in. He's everything he said is correct, right? But the thing of it is now Busby is licensed in Texas. He's not licensed in New York. Unless he had another attorney that would help him in New York, you can't, unless you got barred in that state, you can't jump your ass from Texas to New York and say, I'm going to fight a case. So that dilemma came up in the case as well, that Busby is not licensed in New York, and they're trying to say that you have no merit to stand on because you have to find someone in New York, Busby, that you affiliated with in another law firm to help you ride this case because you ain't got flipped over yet. A judge can give him permission to do that once he find out he's gonna be working another legal team. But right now, that was another mistake that he did trying to rush that paperwork in there. So trying to get this man should have went by the law.
Yeah, but I don't like Jay-Z. I don't like Diddy. I don't like none of them. But I just stand for what's right about the law. So that statement, while you're saying is true in facts about the licensing, but it's not true in fact of the filing. So there are more times than many that lawyers in other states work proxy with lawyers in the state that they may need to file a case in. So they get a lawyer that's in that city or in that district or as a federal court to file the case, and that person becomes the lead on the case. But Busby ends up
did Busby do that though? But did Busby do that? Did he do that?
Yeah, Essie, I love you, but he cannot file in the court without a lawyer in proxy filing for him.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. So they're saying that he didn't use a proxy. They're saying that Busby, I don't know. Did he?
They could say a lot of things, but we don't know that to be factual. All we know is what factual is by the way the court operates. You cannot do a filing as an attorney in a state that you don't have a right to practice in. So that would that would be a felony offense if a person does that.
Correct. So, and that's why they trying to say that in Jay-Z's case right now. I'm just letting you know that they say he went, above beyond the duty, and he did not have that attorney that you're talking about. Matter of fact, yes, I do. I got the paperwork. Y'all can, if y'all haven't seen the paperwork, girl, do you know they flagged my page behind that paperwork? They flagged my page behind the court documents and made me take it down. The paperwork we talking about with the court case. So if you give me an email, I can send it to you. But they flagged my page yesterday and made me pull it down. I guess because he's trying to get it removed. But everybody's name is on there, Mr. Storm. Everybody's name is on there. So I don't know why they did that.
I don't know. No, I didn't see that filing. So and I normally do look for it, but I didn't see that filing at that time. But it's not uncommon in personal injury cases or civil suits of a certain dollar amount that end up in federal court that they end up filing proxy that way. It's pretty much very common that happens. It's not unheard of or uncommon. I mean, it happens quite all the time, especially when you're dealing with that particular district because they don't play in New York. And on top of that, that's why I was saying you jogged my memory just then when you said that, because Jag made a threat talking about people in New York, which in my 65 years of wisdom and understanding would understand to say that she had been talking to some police or somebody thuggish in New York. It's one of these, either the thugs or it's either the cops, one or two. Could be a combination of both. And she said, watch yourself. Well, hold on, Jag. Ain't nobody scared of that because we ain't the one dealing with that lifestyle. You are.
Right.
You are. That's her. That's her issues. And you know why is she so interested in Busby now? Why wasn't she interested in Busby long before?
Right. Until this incident just happened, she never even mentioned Busby's name. She said she want to go before no attorneys or nobody. So now she done got caught up in this situation with this lie, I guess, and she think that he can save her. No lawyer's gonna want to work with someone if we can prove that you just lied. Because if you lie about this right now, her credibility will be destroyed. Wouldn't you think? Would you think
Essie,
about this?
the lie wasn't just caught. The lie was caught 7 months ago.
I know.
This lie that we're talking about
Right.
now was actually caught 7 months ago, and I'm gonna tell you why. Do you think if this girl was credible, that the feds would not be at her? Do you think if she was credible that she would not be in witness protection? Do you think that if she was credible, she would still be able to ask for cash apps and cuss people out and do whatever she wanted to do? See, here's what I believe.
Right.
I believe Sean Atwood is an agent. I'm saying it. Sean Atwood, you are an agent.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. This ain't voodoo. This ain't Essie. This ain't nobody saying this is me. And I'm a grown man. And I'm a wise black man. And you utilize black people for a source just to get your clicks up and get your money. Quit it, bruh. You sit there and you let people argue and make monkeys out of themselves on your show. In this whole situation. Monkeys. That's what he doing, because that's what he consider. That was racist what he said today.
What he say?
I don't want to quote say it because I want to say the right quotes that he used, but the term was racist to me.
In reference to what? Give us the reference. You don't have to say it verbatim.
In reference to the girl with her interview with the TV network and yada 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 yada. And I didn't appreciate that because you in so many words he was making black men look bad.
Oh.
And I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I don't care if it's Diddy. I don't care if it's him. I don't care whoever. You're not going to be of that persuasion and sit there and try to link black men up in the situation. No, man, you got it wrong. You got it twisted. You got it twisted. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. You don't have the right to do that. You're sitting up there looking like one of them aliens from another. I don't know. Sick of it. And then he got, and then he got to get the witch on the show with him and say, "Well, I believe that what she's saying is true because she sounds when she escalates." Shut up! You don't know black culture. Stay out of it.
He said what he said the way he said it.
He sure did. And I ain't got a problem with what he said.
I said it.
Well,
because I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired. How they know so much about our culture?
Listen, it's funny you say that because when I started the stream, I said black people run to these clear people culture. I mean, these clear people platforms, just spilling all the tea and they making all this money. I did. I started the stream off with that. And I think that's extremely problematic because I just think it's extreme. I'm not going to go into detail, but I think it's extremely problematic. I do.
Listen, I'm gonna run something by you, and I want everybody to understand me when I say this. There was a day and a time in the 60s and the 70s where the Ku Klux Klan would march proudly down your street in your neighborhood and burn their crosses and burn your tree and hang somebody. But see, now the Klan have a whole new way of operating. They get those wannabes that think they know so much about our culture and act like that and get us fighting and arguing against one another. Get Jag acting like the fool, cussing out other black people, and she get on a white folks platform and act like she got some sense. You a monkey, Jag.
Wow. Yeah, and dog our people out. I'm with them.
You know, sit down somewhere. And your man won't side with you and do this here. What kind of man are you, brother? What kind of man are you? I want to ask a serious question. Brother, what kind of man are you?
He looked like a reject Temptation, but okay, go ahead and answer.
But see, I'm not even gonna go to the reject Temptation side. I'm not gonna call him. I just want to ask a plain question. What kind of man are you? If this is a woman that you so-called want in your life, then why do you see her go through such turmoil and you help assist it by gaining money in a negative way that you know will not turn out to be right because you yourself have a broadcast background?
She just as much man as he is, so that's why that's happening like that. So you know, she got that manly authority. So he's almost like he's scared. Because when I was talking to him the other day, he was scared to say something back when Jag was talking.
But you got to let me get to the point, though. I'm about to break it down.
Okay, come on.
Once a person confesses that they're dominatrix, then that lets you know that that woman has the intellect and the mind thought process to rule a man, to make him do what she wants him to do, because it's a sense of pleasure for her and maybe a sense of pleasure for him, because that's how they're getting their sexual gratification.
Butch.
See, this is a cultist.
Yeah, Butch. Oh Lord, I'm catching all this. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This may be a cultist situation. See, everybody want to say she practiced witchcraft or whatever she's into. She ain't into none of that. She's not. It's things that you'll see in this society you'll never see. You will never see a broke beautician. You will never see a broke mason. You will never see a broke barber. And you will never see a broke doctor.
Nurse too. Throw that nurse up in there. Nurse too.
That's a first person in the medical field.
Yeah.
I'm
you
right that way.
100%.
They ain't gonna be broke. They're not gonna be broke because there's bodies always coming. Oh, and the mortician.
Oh, I was gonna say the mortician.
You're not gonna see that. Jag, why you broke?
Oh.
Well, she just made her first $5,000 storm sale on YouTube, so you know she ain't kind of well right now. She can buy her some oxtails.
That ain't no money. That ain't no money. That ain't no money. That look here. This right here costs more than that.
Hey, baby.
This is a Belgian Mallet.
Oh, hey,
This is the youngest of the three.
Oh.
And she's
Well, Jaguar made a statement. She said, unless you got 700,000 subscribers now, she won't waste her time on your page. See how arrogant she got, right, saying that? So now you was on page with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Now, unless you got 700,000 subscribers, I won't be on your platform. So you think it's just like the celebrities thing. You think you more than people now, and they done got you where they should be, where you supposed to be.
Not that chick. No, she. Go ahead, daughter. Go lay down. She listen. Jag, in her mind, is operating with as like a person that is okay. So what? There's a phase of bipolar where they call manic. Jag is in a manic stage of operation because everything she believes is grandiose. She lives in a grand stage of grandiosity because you believe that this thing is true, but it's grandiose because it isn't.
None of us are doctors, so we can't diagnose. Let me add that part in. Go ahead.
I'm not diagnosing, but it's general perception how grandiose people act.
He just saying a liar will believe their own lies. That's what liars do. They believe their own lies. So she's been lying for so long. She's in a whole world that whatever she said, she don't want nobody to tell her is wrong. She got her own opinion on everything. That's what liars do. People would rather believe a lie than believe the truth. So you know what I'm saying?
That's correct.
And she said that PTS, she want to use that. She want to make it like this situation right here just stressed her out that if she got to go back in and get something for that, she made that statement. Don't use a medical condition because there are people who actually have PTSD and there are victims of survivors that are going through things right now. It just don't make it look good for women who are really done went through this with whoever they done went through it with. And her to supposed to be one of the forefronts of it, but then you want to get on the platform and belittle people and disrespect people now. It really just don't make sense. And at the end of the day, Storm was really hurt. When he got on there, y'all saw that last video he did when he was in dark, he was hurt because he didn't understand why Jag wanted to come and do that and make him look like something he wasn't, especially when you built a relationship. That's why I find it hard jumping on people's pages because I'm from the South and your word is your bond and we treat people like family. So to keep sitting up there helping people and they betray you, it seems like anybody who get close to Jag, she eventually turns around and betray him. I have not seen nobody that she ain't did that to one way or another. And maybe that's why they kicked her out that circle because look how she is.
Wait, really quickly. Is this Jag in the background? If you can't flick your camera on, you don't have to keep it on. Just flick your camera on so I can see you in the backstage. If not, we just going with what we got on the panel. But if this is Jag in the backstage, flick your camera on so I can see you and then I'll bring you up. But go ahead.
I'm not gonna be on this platform with that raggedy chick with her liar self.
That's not Jag. That's not Jag.
That's what
this is when a person
okay, because what she doing now, she trying to jump on everybody's platform, trying to make her a noble person. It's too late for that. You already came against the beast. You already exposed. It doesn't matter.
But here's the thing: Jag probably can turn herself into a noble person. You know why? Forgiveness is there for everybody. Because no one is perfect, and everybody has skeletons in their closet. Here's the thing: stop with the cash apps. Stop going on people, and don't forget, you have a clear case of theft, Jag, when you took the money from that boy and didn't do the show with him.
Well, how much was that?
I think he gave her $5,000 or something like that.
What boy?
The black kid that was he had a platform. I haven't seen him in a while, but he paid Jag to do. She was on the Blue Couch at the time, and that guy from Street whatever, he said that he was gonna get a guy back the money.
Oh, real life Street Stars?
Yeah, and he never gave him the money.
Oh, see that kind of stuff. That's what I'm talking about. That kind of stuff. So they're using this for a pawn and to get money out of people, and then you get the money, you don't show up. See, that's makes no sense to me. None of that makes sense to me.
And I think somebody put $750 in there, so that might have been the figure. But I know he sent the money, and when he sent the money, she didn't give the interview. And then the boyfriend was trying to work it out or whatever. And then they said, well, hey, that was the race at that time, but now it's more, so it's higher. No.
Because he got to get his cut.
Yeah. You accepted that money. And then you accepted that money. You're garnered by the law to do that. If you don't, that is theft by deception.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Listen, Voodoo Doll. I apologize. I mean, I got to get ready to run on, you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys, I thank you so much. I would love to do an interview with you as well. I want to say one thing, though. Trolling and stalking is real. I had to learn that through Steve Harvey. They were outside taking pictures of my house while I was in my house and sending it to my text messages and showing me that they standing outside my house. It is so much. And see, that's why I'm looking at Jag, like people, we be victimized and celebrities be paying people off. Do not get on this internet acting like you've been victimized and you really haven't, and then you have no proof with it. Everything I tell you, I have proof of. So I don't want to make it like we sit up here, we're not really paying attention to what's really real, like what this gentleman just said and all the things she's doing. You accept the cash app, but you saying you're trying to help victims. I get on the phone 24/7 to help people, and that's what we need to really be about. The next 4 years, we don't even know what's going to happen in the United States. We don't know what's, instead of being against each other, we better start banding together because we don't know what kind of hell that we're getting ready to be through. And people like Jag and what she's doing right now, that's not helping our community. That's just really, to me, making it worse because now we're in a place that we're going to just try to say something to get attention, to devour someone else. And whether someone's good, bad, and different, until you go all the way through the court, you proven guilty. I see that with Diddy, but still, don't lie, or Jay-Z, just tell the truth. And I want people to know this was not an attack on Jag. She attacked herself when she lied. She says she's been victimized, and probably she has. But when you tell me one lie, that lie just is done to me. It is a thing about forgiveness. I can forgive anybody, but I'll never forget. I can't trust you, because if you lie about something that simple, you will lie about anything, and that means you'll cross me. I'm not trying to look over my shoulder to see if you crossing me or not. Period. And I used to ask God why that happened like that. I can't ask God why it happened like that. Jaguar just showed me herself why she went through what she went through. And as soon as she get money, as soon as she got likes, shares, and views, you ain't gonna be on nobody's platform and they ain't got 700,000 views, and you making money now, so you think you could talk to people any kind of way. That's what happened back in the day, and that's what's happened. So God bless all you guys for having me. God bless the chat. Gospel Storm, I would love to have you one time and you educate some of our brothers and a lot of things, because we need that wisdom. I have to say, I was raised by older people, period, and I'm from Columbus, Georgia, and I love my Southern people. I love people in general. But we have to bring back some of what we done lost. Like I say, yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, yes, sir. We done lost respect. We done lost understanding. We done lost integrity. We need to come try to find that now, because it's here. We just got to get with the right people who have it too. And you are a voodoo doll. You are hilarious. I love your spirit, your personality.
Yeah.
You keep that up. And I like that. Obviously, you beef with somebody down here, and you got a beautiful sense of humor. And Gospel Storm, I love that great beard with your cute gray beard. I'm loving that for sure. I love you, how you speak, and and everything about you. And I will hope to see you guys again. I had not been jumping on people's platforms because I thought that they would be still stalking me, and it made me don't want to bring to anybody else's platforms. But it's a lot that we can bring to each other, because I'm about growing, understanding, and we all get some wisdom about this. So to that, you guys, God bless you guys. I will see you tomorrow. And thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you for coming up. I really enjoyed you. Bye, thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Essie Berrie. Shout out to Miss Essie Berrie, y'all. We gonna have to go tomorrow. We're gonna have to head over to Storm's channel, and Miss Essie Berrie is gonna be going live later, right?
I am. I'm going to go live about 7:15. I just need to at least break down my people some of what's going on, so we won't get too, because I'm going to jump on Storm Show, and I ain't been live. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a person that wear my feathers on my sleeves, and it kind of bothered me because I like Jaguar. I don't want to be beefing with her, but now you calling all these names, you doing all this. We have no choice, and maybe I shouldn't have cussed her out, but it was bad, y'all. So if y'all hear it, you talk to me on this level for myself. When you hear that video, you're not going to believe it's the same person you're talking to now. But sometimes people have a tendency of bringing stuff out of you, and you got to handle your business when it's time to handle your business.
Right. Thank you so much, Ms.
God bless you guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
You guys, 7:15 is 10:15 if you're Eastern, 9:15 if you're Central. She's on the West Coast, so she's behind 3 hours. So if she's saying 7:15, add 3 hours to it. Okay. Thank you so much.
It's 6 o'clock right now. Check it out, baby. It's 6 o'clock right now. We got 20 minutes. We're going to 7:15. It's 6:48 here. So I'm at 6.
So 4 hours
20 minutes. I'll be on 30 at the most.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you, son. 20-30 minutes. Gotcha. Thank you so much, Miss Essie Berrie. Mr. Gospel Storm, you have something you want to leave in part and say?
Yes, I'd like to leave in part by saying, brothers and sisters, young folk and old alike, Black, talking to our people right now.
Yes.
Directly. I'm talking to us. We have a crab in the bucket mentality. And the crab in the bucket mentality, for those that may not know that terminology, is we get our business together, we do things together, and we're all in the same bucket working together. But for some reason, one crab want to go over the top. And because he goes over to try to get over the top, the other crabs pull him back in the bucket. Now we all die in that bucket together because none of us can get out so that we can help the other ones come out until we can tip the bucket over. The bucket never tips over. It just ends up in the hot water.
Mm.
and get eaten up.
Mm-hmm.
Being eaten up is a representation of destruction because you lost.
Yeah.
Why is it that we can't go into business together? Nala, listen,
Oh, she's so cute.
you got to stay down. Stay, Plots. We have to be able to work together.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be able to support one another without killing each other. I beg and plead of you as an old man, 65 years old, please stop cussing each other out for these white folks to sit back and enjoy the content of what you're rendering for
I
acting
agree.
fool on these platforms.
Right.
Please, come on, let's stop it. Let's stop it. It's at some point it's got to stop. I'm not here to bash anyone, but when you're doing the things that is going on now with this young lady, we can't allow this to happen
Yeah.
because it makes our community look bad, and it makes the platform of them that have good platform. I'm not a YouTuber, so I'm not in that game. I'm not in that world in that game. I just called it like I see it when I see it. And you know, Voodoo, I've been here before with you. So
Yeah, you have. I was wondering. I was like, you've been on here before. I didn't get to ask you. Yes, we were looking for you. We loved you over here.
Baby, how you gonna forget me, baby?
Ain't gonna forget your baby. Don't worry about it.
But it's just that I only speak. Somebody said poor dog.
Don't worry about them.
Lord have mercy. Poor dog.
That dog
My
looks
dog.
healthy to me. She looks great to me.
Of course she does. She's an 18-week-old puppy.
Mm.
And she eats steak every day.
Must be
Every
nice.
day. Okay? I live in Hawaii. If you ain't got $1 million to buy a home in Hawaii, you ain't live. You don't. So don't kill that, Nicole. You got the wrong. You got life twisted with me. You have no idea who I am. And I can say this: I speak about these issues because I know about them. I've been in the broadcast industry for 45 years. Don't let this look fool you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm retired. I'm enjoying life. I can look like I want to. I eat like I want to. My dogs eat better than you, I'm sure, Nicole.
Oh.
Don't do that. Let's not see. This is what I'm saying. That why we got to do this about our people. You don't even know the person, and you go attacking them.
Wait, you talking about my mom, Nikki Nicole? Oh no,
That's your mother.
Nikki Nicole. That's what you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh no, that's my mod. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, y'all. It was probably a misunderstanding. Go ahead.
Okay, so you know a little bit about me. As I think you may remember, I own 6 radio stations.
Yes, you told me that.
And I have 3 television networks. 3. Far from broke.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't come on here talking about that. That's not what I come here for. And I never draw any attention to that because it's not about that. Right now, my purpose is I want to empower young people to see a better way. Zeus Network, Lemel Plummer, I know him.
Mm-hmm.
I taught the kid how to edit. I worked with his father at CTN in Detroit. I know these people. I know Jay-Z. I know Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like him, but I still know him.
Mm-hmm.
So when I speak on what I know. I'm not speaking on what nobody said. I speak on what I know. And I'm telling you, I've never seen Jaguar Wright around anywhere in the business.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I'll take that back. There was in Atlanta, there was an event that Kiki Wyatt did. Because she does a show of her own, and Jaguar was there. Well, no, wait a minute. That wasn't Jaguar. That was Leandra. You know Well, I got that mixed up. That wasn't Jaguar. That was Leandra. I'm thinking about.
Okay.
I got brain fart right there.
Yeah, no, it happens.
So, but no, just if you honestly want to get a bag, you have a platform to do it the right way. Why not do it the right way? And what I can't understand is that why we have to do these things. But I digress, and I'm gonna head up out of here.
Thank you so much, the Gospel Storm, for coming back. Please come back again, please.
I will.
Thank you so much.
The shade by the end.
Thank you. You have a wealth of knowledge, and we love to hear from you. So thank you so much. You, Miss Essie, Berrie, everybody. Thank y'all so much.
Yes.
All righty. Thank y'all so much in the chat. We have a few super chats I want to read. Shout out to everybody who pulled up. I didn't expect everybody in the thumbnail to pull up, but they did. Storm Monroe was in the chat and came up and said his piece. AT2 came up and said his piece. The only two people didn't come up was Jag and Jay-Z. I wasn't expecting Jay-Z, but I did kind of think Jag was going to pull up. But Jag, if I'm on live anytime soon and you want to come up and give your side, please come on and do that. Shout out to everybody in the chat, y'all. We have 1,700 people in the building. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, okay? I want to read these super chats before we get out of here. Melanin Poppin', thank you for the super chat. Did you see football player Larry Johnson about J and B? Yes, I did, and I'm going to play that here in a second. Renee, thank you for becoming a new member. Welcome to the Dollhouse. All in the tea, thank you for the super chat. Hey, boo, I watched that live. She never said that. I don't know which part, but I know she did say that that allegedly Sean Carter essayed her. That I don't know if that's what you're meaning, but maybe we're missing, the two things. But thank you so much, all in the tea. Tower of Love Foundation, thank you for the super chat. Change.org, save our future now, save Oakland youth. Y'all, that's something we need to be on, saving our youth. So if y'all want to go to change.org and support, please go support. That's something we really need to be talking about. We can do the gossip, but we got to get into what really needs to be talked about. Miss Cargill, thank you for the super chat. That MF a moonwalk so fast once that lawsuit, ... Girl, I don't know who you talking about. Thank you, Miss Cargill. Miss Parker, thank you for the super chat. Jay putting 20 on 10. Yeah, he putting 20 on 10. Jay-Z, I know he is, but we just gonna roll with it because he got money. Vivi B, thank you for the super chat. I'm glad you're here to clear your name, Storm. Yes, Storm came in and cleared his name. If y'all wasn't on the live, y'all got to rewind and go back. Bunny, thank you for the super chat. This is exclusive, boo. Get the likes up. Yes, get the likes up if you haven't already. Thank you, Bunny. Sister 71, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Voodoo. Love your channel. Keep up the good work. And Will, thank you so much for your support. 7D, thank you for the super chat. Love you, Ed Voodoo. This is very informative. Thank you, 7, my sweetheart. Thank you so much. Mignon, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Boo, not you trying to hide from the giggling down. No, I was having technical difficulties. My camera kept going out. Mignon. Just anticipate. Thank you for the super sticker. Tina Houston, thank you for the super chat. Hey Voodoo, hey boo. Mango, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a minute. Thank you for the super chat. She says, hey boo, hey my love. Who else we got? Sandy Scheck-Snyder, thank you for the super chat. Great content, boo, love you, and I love your bag. You got to know that. Dina Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Check your Voodoo Doll podcast email. There's something there for you. Love you, sis. Will do. Thank you, Dina. Thank you so much, beautiful. And Cosmic Sun Soul, thank you for the super chat. She says, this was epic. It was. It really was. Let me say this, y'all. Regardless of how people have personal feelings about certain things, Tiff Top 27, thank you for the super chat. Listen, the super sticker, I'm sorry. Regardless of how we feel, I don't believe that Jag 100% lied. I do think, like I said, she sprinkled a little razzle-dazzle of sensationalism. Some people may call it lies, whatever. I do think that happens for content and for entertainment purposes. However, I do not think that everything she said is a lie. What I believe, I don't know this to be a fact, but what I believe is that when these people come on here When these people make it in the industry, that industry is dark, it's evil, it's disgusting. So there are people in the industry doing horrible things. What I will say is I just hate that we're here where now people are questioning everybody. I wish that we could have just gotten rid of the trash, whoever y'all may believe that to be. However, don't even trip. Don't even trip. One thing about the Most High, he sit high and he looks low. You get it? So he'll make sure everything is taken care of. Now, I'm going to leave with this. This is how I feel about it. Larry Johnson, a football player who has nothing to do with this, is saying the exact same things about J and B and being at these parties. I wasn't there. This is all alleged. This is what Larry Johnson said. Okay? So let me say this. Y'all can say what y'all want, feel how y'all want. Boom, boom, boom. But when everybody's saying the same thing about you, it's probably some truth to it, okay? So I'm going to leave with this video with Larry Johnson giving his experience. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll discuss a little bit more. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Also like the video. Y'all, please get into this account of what this person has experienced down at this thing. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody who came up. Love y'all. Peace.
When Jay was going after B was a very young woman. Now, I did a Rockaware photo shoot in Colorado. And I think it was during the winter time of 6 or 7. And Naomi Campbell was there. Actress Jamie King was there. Jay was there. B was there. And he rented this house, and we were supposed to do this rap party for this photo shoot. We rented this house, and we were watching LeBron play. And after the game, it had to be like 10 or 11 o'clock. So we getting ready to party. Mind you, it's all adults. There was a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old teenage Latin girl that was there, and I think she had to leave because she had school and she had to do homework. But she brought her mother with her, so it was no funny business going on, which I could respect that. So when 11 o'clock hit, we turned on the music, we started drinking, and then out of nowhere came these young children. I don't know where they came from. For a rap party at 11 o'clock at night, drinking, loud music, and us dancing wild, like, I don't know where these kids came from. And then I happened to sit down because I was dancing with one of the assistants. And I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyonce. So I hear B say something about, doesn't this look sexy? Or isn't this sexy? And in my mind, and mind you, I'm not awakened as I'm awakened now. So in my mind, I'm like, what did she just say? And then I didn't pay no attention to it. And then, you know, obviously the liquor took hold of me and I had to leave. So I said bye to everybody and left. But those kids remained. I don't know if those kids were from the photo shoot themselves, but the fact that these kids came around adults during drinking hours or partying hours was already alarming to me. So when I hear something like this happens, I can't really discount it and say he could never do this, because I'm hearing stories, I'm seeing it with my own eyes, and I've been in situations where something don't sound or look right, and it's usually involving children. Winter campaign that we shot.
And it's at some very nice mansion somewhere in Colorado.
Yeah, up in the mountains somewhere.
And Beyonce is sitting relatively close to you, and there's a child there. And this is after 11 o'clock at night. And she says, doesn't this look sexy? Beyonce, the singer.
I ain't gonna lie to you, yes.
And the reason why I believe you, I'm not gonna put a name to this. The reason why I believe you is like, they get you out there and they float little test bubbles out there to see if you bite. I've been in that situation. I'm not gonna name names, but it was a prominent sports media figure that I had a social gathering at my apartment in downtown LA, Apex building, probably 20 people inside my apartment. And someone tried to engage me in a conversation about, can't you understand why older men find 14 and 15-year-old women attractive? And I was like, no, I really can't. And then they followed back up, and I was like, and then I just walked away, and I made a mental note like, hey, this person is on some different shit, quite frankly. And I was like, and it shocked me because I wasn't expecting this from this person, and it's always stuck with me. And, you know, I would elaborate and give a few more details, but it would potentially give away the person if I gave any more details. But it was just like a test, and I can remember like, yeah, I just failed that test. And so whatever they got going on out here in LA, it's like you've watched the Godfather 2 movies, Mafia, and the music industry in Hollywood is much like the mafia, like the Sopranos, in terms of you can't become a made man until you've killed somebody in the mafia. You gotta make your bones. You gotta, and it sounds to me in Hollywood and in the music industry, if you want to make it to the top.
But when it comes to sexual deviancy, as you said, they'll move you into it. It may not be a 5-year-old, but it'll start at a 19-year-old at a party. It'll go from a 15-year-old at a party. Then you show up at somebody's private home and residence, and it's like a 9-year-old. And then they keep going to see how far you can go. And I don't want to imagine it, but I know they're going as far as they can go until they get into animals. And I know when it comes to sexual deviancy and it comes to lust, there is no backstop to that until you reach an animal.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, Blaze.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up. Benny, bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Benny, bust it open for your B-O-Y. Benny, for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bossa now.
Come on, Blaze, you know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.